Yeah, pick 7.
What do I sell? Well, what do you want to buy?
Level this up.
Come back soon.
It's me, the world's greatest merchant, Hoochie.
I don't know if any of these are worth it. Let's do our little daily pickups. He's full. Still don't know how to do anything with that. I don't know how to get equipment cores. I assume there's a method.
The weak.
Yeah, I can actually do a 10 pull on screen. I can't always do that.
Having a clear purpose gives you a reason to live. That's what's kept me going.
Oh, 10x. Huh? Something nice came out at some point. Oath key. Sure one. Ah, carrot. You're an Alice in Wonderland joke, I'm guessing, based on the pocket watch. She has one of the she has, like, the power-up thing, whatever it's called. Labyrinth Cube. What's it do again? Nothing useful.
Right or wrong, I'll worry about that later.
Boop. Gotcha. Alright. Exorcist's fun. Oh yeah, they got the thing. Envoy's pipe. I think I have as many of these as I can. Maybe not. It's an okay effect. Gotcha. Yep. Hey, Dark Pikachu. Oh, come in. I think I still qualify as a newbie. I haven't finished episode 2 yet. Grail of Blood. Huh. See that being useful. Oh, Besar. The Matthew Mercer guy. Actually, I already have a copy of him, but I will not mind getting his, extra effect up. Ezra. Literally some guy. He's... Let's first... Oh, no 2 stars register. Okay, then I gotta go through and get people their memory imprints. Do like muscly lady here. That's cool. Also, like, very tiny girl with ginormous axe. That is peak design in any fiction. Another scary at some point. His memory imprint is weird. It's only a two-person thing. Ah, it's storage. I gotta do these, and then I have to go through storage to get the other ones. Ah, nope. Always get tripped up on that, because I have two different Rins. Two different T areas, too, but I don't think they go together for some reason. Oh yeah, this guy. Apparently, he's connected to the actually cool character from those side stories, who I also have lying around somewhere I found. Ah yes, the less cool eyes. I have Helga. I missed that on her, then. I ran by that twice. That's just foolish of me. Oh, I thought that was like a symbol or something. Nah. Pearl Horizon. Those are two words. You've stacked them against each other. Here he is. This guy's friggin' cool. Interesting. His release is health, but his concentration is attack. He's an attack-based character. Yeah. Longing. All Batiste wanted was to be as strong as Hatan. He hopes that Hatan doesn't resent him too much. Is saying Hatan and Batiste are on par? Did find an extra Corvus. Probably use the higher level one as the base. Wish you could sort by number owned just to get through those faster. Buy a little extra space preemptively. Nah, these two just look similar. Where's the other guy? Here he is. Nope, he was higher up. I'm a fool. Boop doop doo. That's okay. Other guild thing. Again, I'm not doing a guild unless it's with people I actually know who play the game,
I have lots
probably.
of good wares. Take your time.
Yeah, so since last time, I actually did end up managing to get farther in this. Purchase the Book of Memories. I have to finish episode 2 before I can get any more progress here. So, oh well. I'll get there when I get there. No idea the Book of Memories was locked behind episode 2. Huh. It is. Guess someone got something good. NPC Lilibet? Playing as her here? Mercedes for stuff that's still easy. Violet! Violet, you big grape-headed idiot. Excuse me? Still telling yourself the same things, aren't you? Oh no, Lilius would never do something like that. This must just be a misunderstanding. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm slowly accepting it. Even as a kid, I knew that I would never know exactly what she's thinking. She was always so mature. Even after becoming an adult, she somehow seemed more adult than everyone else. At a certain point, it became clear that she was even more sly than the experienced old goats on the council. Didn't you find it odd? Well, I just figured there must be something she was keeping hidden deep inside. Like some kind of grand ambition I couldn't comprehend. That's why I wasn't at all surprised when she managed to become City Lord. Just like Straze. Standing at the head of the Sacred Knights, his dazzling white hair fluttering in the wind. He was beautiful. There was a sense of unease about him, like cracked glass, as though the slightest touch would shatter him into pieces. Unease? Sounds ridiculous, right? He's the greatest knight on all of Rekos. I just laughed it off as my own overactive imagination. Perhaps. Huh? Perhaps. The moment I felt something was strange, I'd stay close and did whatever I could. Could I have been able to change something? Could I have at least stopped her from joining Straze? Don't think like that, Violet. No need to shout. It made me jump. It's corruption. They made those choices themselves. Nothing you or I could have done about any of it. What are you two talking about? Oh, Pavel! Shouldn't you be getting as much rest as possible? You got shot. Like a lot. We barely just met. You're already bossing me around like we're old friends. Think of it as one of her charms. You know me well. But she's not wrong. Shouldn't you really be resting? You were seriously injured. Don't be ridiculous. I'm all bandaged up. I've even taken medicine. I'm as good as... I was waiting for that to happen. You need to be more careful. Not like we can take you to a hospital anymore. I know. Looks like guards are combing the whole city trying to find us. We'll leave first thing in the morning. Till then, get some sleep. Where are we heading? The Arkan Exiles Colony. That's where Lilibet said they were going. By the way, if you're sick of my mic quality, welcome to the club. Because I do have a new microphone coming in the mail now. It should be better. And also, I don't think it's made a huge difference yet, but I have added a little bit of soundproofing foam to this room. Only in the corners right now. Only a little bit. But as I'm able to buy more adhesives to stick them up there, it should get a little better. Even now, I can notice a difference. Even at this level. I don't know how much the difference is coming through on recording, but it's coming through in my mind pretty well. Though maybe it's a placebo. Who can say? Save Ras. Suppose you're trying to tell me it's too early to fall into despair and give up. I don't know why I decided to give him loose Todd Habercorn voice. I don't know, he just kind of has that face to him. You got it. The greatest shaman in the universe can't leave her friends to suffer in the hands of wicked scum like that. Chapter 6. The Depths of Despair. Oh. Still can't believe it. Not so long ago, I was High Priestess of Constella. Huh. Yet the Elders demanded that I prove myself worthy of the position, so I willingly put myself in danger by coming to the Akan exile colony. Save the merchants locked up here. High Priestess, you've come to save us. That's right. If I'm going to set you all free, I'll need your cooperation. And I cleared the false charges against them, discovering along the way there was Elders who framed them in the first place, all without help from anyone else. Your eyes open, Elena. Stay with me. Ray, Lena. I'm here. Everything is okay now. Guard standing by as well. This medicine will neutralize the tranquilizer. Take it and follow me. Guessing this character has a side story. I actually realized I'd been slacking off on farming Vildred's side story. I remembered the pet thing lets you just set it on auto redo at 15. So I've just been turning the game on and doing that. That's gotten me a lot of progress, but I need to do it more if I want to get more side stories. Because I need to clear out that shop. Except that's not true. I did get help. Lots of it. From Ray and Lena. Anyway, I did my best to fulfill my duty as High Priestess serving the Guardian Star. That's the most important thing. I thought the faithful of Constella would trust me and follow me in rooting out the conspiracy among the Elders. Instead, I was banished as soon as I arrived. I didn't have time to change clothes. How did this happen? What's the meaning behind this hardship? What destiny is the Guardian Star preparing me for? Of course, the High Priestess shouldn't be thinking these kinds of things. Act 1. A Distorted God. 1. No matter how many we kill, they just keep on coming. Ammunition is running low. Won't be able to hold them back much longer. Are these all the soldiers we have left? Where's everyone gone? At best, cut off from the rest of us. Worst, dead. Damn it, we need to report back about what's happening here. Otherwise... behind us. Gray-skinned fort has been cleared of Arcane forces, Lilibet. Great news! Don't stop attacking. If they run, you run after them even faster. I'll show everyone why they call me the Devil's Scissors. Probably because of the scissors.
All that's left is ruin.
Chaos!
I assume those are related.
Insignificant.
Dark Blade!
You always have the same look on your face. Don't you ever get tired of looking so indifferent about everything? What happened to, I'm not the kind of girl who likes to chat with her prey? You remember that? Technically speaking, you're not actually my prey. I brought you here because Straze needed. Why here? Why not Constella? I heard he was to the east. He'll be coming here soon. The Akan exile colony. This is where all the Comet's gazes converge. Comet's gazes? Each city has a Comet's eye, so the direction in which their power is released is called the Comet's gaze. Where they converge is where you, the once holy savior, need to be. That's all in the past now. No, there's still holiness left in you. Something divine. If you had truly turned fully human, that restraint magic would have no effect on you. You'd be free to run away as you please. What exactly is this magic? It was used by the priests and shamans of Rekos to bind heretics and small gods. But to a strong god, it's little more than a minor inconvenience. Funny, isn't it? In the end, those fools couldn't help but create a restraint exactly like themselves. god or human, they can only exert control over the weak. How about Orbis? Can this DJ of yours hold her own against the strong, or is she no better? Not dignifying that. I knew it. Anyway, I hear the gods of Aethra don't even show themselves. I suppose that's a wise decision, otherwise they might meet the same fate as Rekos. You know nothing about DJ. You're only making guesses based on other gods. Perhaps. What I do know is that she stays silent while the embodiment of her holy will is dragged into captivity. Why should I care at all about a god like that? She's staying silent because I asked her to. I feel like that's an important distinction.
I'll be your opponent. Witness my power!
Command me. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility. Ah! Are you trying to catch my eye? 2 and 3!
Did it on purpose, didn't you? Huh? Arky, he didn't escape you. You let him go deliberately. You're not as clueless as I thought. Thank you for doing that. I'm the one Straze wants. No need to make Arky suffer too. Thought I let him go out of the goodness of my heart? How naive. Just you wait. Who do you think that ball of fluff will bring with him to help save his master? Aren't you excited to find out? Personally, I'm really hoping it's that shaman girl from Rekos. That girl is my true prey. I decided that when we played together back in Aachen. You only know how to fight dirty. I'm a mercenary, sweetie. Dirty is what they hire us for. With the justification that the fate of our planet hung in the balance, we fought by whatever means necessary to survive. Whatever it took not to be struck down, whether by force or starvation. I had no qualms using these cute looks of mine as a weapon. Many can't help but be moved towards mercy when looking at such an adorable face. And while they're distracted, you understand? Knee-deep in the blood and grime of the battlefield, we all fight dirty. You just use your holy war to hide it under a cloak of nobility. Don't flatter yourself, Lilibet. I've fought countless others like you already. I've fought more wars than you could even imagine. Cycles of pain not even death could bring reprieve from. You're right, I completely forgot. Something about your goddess restoring this world over and over. You know about that. We know all about you and your friends. You don't know a thing about us. Yeah, that's kind of the requirement for most setups like this. They've heard of the heroes and know how they operate already. Yay! The roast beef is a confidant. The area's getting there, too. Dry Tier District. This road is endless. Is Constella really this far? Quite glad I played his side story so that I can make fun of him for this. We know he just went the wrong way. I've never been there before, so I guess I wouldn't know. A few hours later. Does this scenery feel so familiar? Could have sworn I've been here before, but of course not. This is my first time going to Constella. How different can two roads really be, right? This is what they call deja vu. A few more hours later. Oh, I can see something up ahead. Lonely buildings on the verge of collapse. Desolate wasteland. You know what? I didn't know any better. I think this place was the Aachen exile colony. Never imagined Constella would look so downtrodden. Hey, Heinz, you came back. Last I heard, you had half a pearland in the palm of your hand. Feeling like this, you look more like some kind of beggar. What are you guys doing in Wait a minute. You muttering to yourself about water up in Pearland done something to you? Anyway, let's not stand around here all day. You should get back to the village before the next patrol comes by. What are you going to do? You're going to be in a whole lot of trouble if they see you. You're still a wanted man. He's right. It's time for one of the patrols and I don't see anywhere to hide. If I stand out here much longer, I'll definitely get caught. Alright, fine, let's go. Damn it, what a mess. Out of the frying pan and head first into the fire. Took everything I had to get out of here. And what do? Turn around and walk straight back in. Ah, cruel fate, why must you treat me like this? I don't know if there really is any god up there, but if there is, I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. DJ's not around, so... No. Act 2. A distorted god. Ooh. This place really is desolate. Reminds me a lot of my time spent on the Tirapus moon colony. Tirapus? The brightest moon in Rekos' sky. It really was beautiful when seen from afar. I was taken there when I was still young, where I learned how to fight and to kill. But what would be left of it now? The children sent to the church. Imagine they're all dead except for me. I assume they were only sent there to die anyway, as the children of heathens. The Rekos you talk about is a lot different from the one I've heard about from Luluka. Ha! What would a sheltered shaman girl know? All she did was spend her days memorizing religious crap about how Rekos was looking over us all. I saw Straze kill Rekos with my own 2 eyes. I watched Straze's blade go through his chest and out the other side. And then, poof, he vanished. A sacred, eternal being, killed by a mere human? What a joke. God Killer. That name really was based on truth. I told you, I saw it myself. Rekos let out one final cry as if the entire world was slipping away from him and simply disappeared. Are you scared? Scared you'll lose your immortality and vanish forever as well? No, I never have been. I'd be glad for there to be an end a little bit. I'm not sure you'd understand, but that's why I'm happy to become human. You're no fun. Stop talking so much like a human. It's annoying. Arrogance, rage, jealousy, fear. Act more like a god. A little bit. Ready to march.
Good. I'll lead this time. I could do with a little fresh air.
You get fresh air if you're always outside.
Insignificant.
Chaos!
All that's left is
Dark
ruin.
Blade!
This how you destroyed Policia?
Policia? What is that? Wasn't it somewhere up north? Policia? I don't know. No, that was a little different. That was the first time Straze used the full power of that sword. Everything before me was gone in the blink of an eye. Caught me off guard, that's for sure. Even Straze was taken aback.
Why?
Wasn't what he expected. He only wanted to discourage them from any unnecessary resistance by showing how much stronger than them he was. Ever since, he's never fought with his full strength. Don't get the wrong idea. Straze is nothing like me. He doesn't want to see any bloodshed on either side. And yet, wherever he goes, he leaves only ruins in his wake. Suppose you could call it a curse of the gods. You'll never see tears in his eyes or even a hint of emotion on his face, but I can sense the sadness inside him. That's why I take care of the bloodshed for him, in the hopes of relieving that sadness, if only a little. You don't say very much, you know. Makes you easy to talk to. You heard that before? Sometimes it's nice to just have a chat with all these monsters running around. It doesn't really feel like they're actually listening, you know? You don't say anything, but it's clear you're paying close attention.
I see.
Insignificant.
You got here. Ooh.
Chaos!
chaos.
stacking crit chance up.
I will release my power.
If he was gonna survive a full turn,
Unveil
that'd be
your
scary.
eye of terror. Honestly,
Flutter,
what a waste
guts.
of time. Whisk them all away!
Ulrich, what are you doing here? You two seem to be getting along surprisingly well. Quit talking nonsense and tell me what you're here for. Don't tell me you've grown fond of our little heir of the Covenant and want to have one final heartfelt goodbye. I'm just dropping by on my way to Constella. I need to keep up the pretense I'm helping you escort Raz. Those were his orders, after all. I don't need your help. Now stop being weird and get out of here. How is the restraint magic holding up? Can't be too careful. There's one thing our heir of the Covenant does well, it's escaping dangerous situations. Think of this as repayment for witching. This is... seem to be held pretty tightly. Where is this from? Doesn't seem like it's from Orbis. Won't be easy for anything originating from this world to break free, so quit worrying and get out of my face already. Let's not treat each other so harshly. We're on the same side, remember? Anyway, I suppose I'll be off. Huh. Down, down. West of Paradise. Oh, Violet and Lulika are back. That sword has lost its shine. It never had. The cursed sword, Starbane. What a horrible name. Really, I think it's rather fitting. It's a sword forged with the sole purpose of killing the souls of stars. And yet, haven't you killed many other living things with it? I know you were once a noble and glorious sacred knight, Straze. Through the Chaos Gates you have visited many worlds, crossed many times, and stained your hands with blood from every one of them. You, a servant of vastness. Necessary sacrifices. Their fates had already been decided, much like yours. Meaningless sophistry. As much as you wish to avoid it, it was you who ended their lives. You cannot change that fact. Your hand and the sword it holds changed everything. Simply because its wicked light has faded for now, you think you will be able to find a moment of respite? We both know that will never happen. Stop. Fastness is everywhere, that is all. Even at the speed souls can move, it will take several days to cover the distance. Elsewhere, not everywhere. There. That's why we're able to talk like this, old friend. There must be another elsewhere with a sad fate like yours. Another pitiful creature to be used. And to die in a war between gods. Act 3. Forsaken Land, Forsaken People. They've been through here, I'm sure of it. They've been through here, I'm sure of it. Definitely sure? If Pavel says he's sure, you can believe it. He's the greatest tracker the Raiders have. You don't need to be an expert to know. There are bloodstains and bodies all over the place, practically pointing that way. They ambushed and wiped out the first patrol they came across and then broke through the line of defense of the fort. Those were the dead soldiers we saw earlier. After that, they would have pushed straight forward without resting, right? The exile colony is full of nothing but gangs. There'll be a breeze compared to the soldiers guarding the place. Yes, they continued east. If we continue on like this, we should find them in no time. Then what? How do we save Ras? You still have a plan? No, I was just going to wing it, really. As expected, great minds think alike, but fools seldom differ.
are you both looking at me like that? I'm doing all the hard work tracking them down. The least you two could do is come up with a plan. Kinda got you guys there.
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my power.
Insignificant.
Chaos.
Won't Straze be all the way in Aachen? Would you even be able to see our flare?
Not likely, but you never know. This is Aachen territory, so their commanders sometimes come here too. Therese has always taken her job very seriously, so it's possible. But what if she really does come? I might get upset seeing how hurt I am. What a pointless thing to worry about. Here's hoping luck is on our side. Cerise can bring the army in to help us. What if Lilibet sees it too? If anything, that's the far more likely outcome. He's much closer too. Don't think you could have mentioned that before we shot it into the air? I only just thought about it. Well, now we're in trouble. We end up surrounded by monsters. Then...
Say, Pavel, is it true Violet's the ace of the Perland Raiders? Well, it's not exactly a title somebody else gave him. Pretty much just started going around saying it about himself from the start.
really isn't the time.
You were going on before about all the difficult situations the two of you have escaped from. Hurry up and think of something. If Lilibet and her forces arrive, we'll do what we can to take them out. And if there's too many, we run away.
You call that a plan?
And I'm injured, so we can assume I won't be much help either. What? Wait, be quiet. Something's approaching. Monsters? Known? Whatever it is, it seems like it's alone.
Don't let your guard down. Could be a scout for a much greater force farther back. Wait, I know what that is.
It's Arky! Yeah, that's right. Arky saw your flare and decided to come see just in case. Are you okay now? You must have been so scared. Scared? Arky? Never. Arky's a brave guardian. I know you're trying to comfort me, but could you please stop stroking my fur so much? Sorry.
All that's left
Dark
is ruin.
blade.
Insignificant.
Chaos.
Oh, will that defense up save you?
Call.
Yes, it will.
Preparation complete.
But not for long.
I overslept. You need to sleep as much as possible if you're going to heal.
Where's Violet? Scouting?
Yeah, Arky went with him as well. I said I could be helpful since I have a lot of battle experience. I think Arky doesn't like how I keep petting him. That could be it. Why didn't you wake me up? I was supposed to go too. Don't be ridiculous, you're hurt. You don't need to be attached to Violet at all times. Huh? Until our friends come back from scouting, Lulika here will keep you safe. Stop worrying and get some more rest. Are you picking up your gun? You listening to me? I'm picking up my gun because a stranger approached us while you were busy telling me how safe you're going to keep me. But where? You're the people who shot the flare yesterday, aren't you? We are. Would you care to tell us who you are and where you came from? Those look like the clothes of a high priestess of Constella. That's right, Wait, I don't know who these people are either. You just tell them my true identity? Or they're mercenaries sent by the elders to kill me. I just came from Constella. I bought these clothes there. I live around here, though. I don't think they sell fancy clothes like that in the market. How would you know? Constellan shopkeepers will make anything for you if you pay them. How about your clothes? I've seen Perlin Raiders dressed like that, but you're not really one of them, are you? I am. She's weird. I don't trust her. Don't come any closer. The third one here is you. How'd you even shoot off a flare in a place like this? Sure your intention wasn't to attract as many criminals and monsters as possible. Told you not to come any closer. One more step and I'll make sure you regret it. You're the ones who got in my way. If anyone should move, it's you two. Don't say I didn't warn you. Come on, guys. There's no need to fight. Let's just talk this out. Warning, warning, boss.
I'll be your opponent.
Descending blade!
Rise. I will release my power.
Ooh.
Blaze. Light of salvation. Let's see what you're capable of. Unsightly weeds. Must be cut.
You can't escape. Over here I go.
And dead. I was wondering what all the noise was about.
Ray, what are you doing here?
I was passing by on my rounds when I heard a commotion, so I thought I'd come have a look. Thought you were planning to return to Constella. Said you were going to go find out what the elders are up to. You already managed that? About that debt you owe me.
Oh. Elders have already seized complete control of Constella. Kicked back out the second I showed up. I staged a coup while I was on my way to Aachen to free the merchants. Orchestrated the entire thing in order to take power.
Ah. So that is why you've come back to the exile colony.
Yes, I need help, but the only people I know well enough outside of Constella are you and Lena. Where is Lena? Why isn't she with you?
She had to leave for reasons.
I see.
You needed to find me, you only had to come to the clinic. Are you fear fighting this, unique-looking young woman?
We weren't at the clinic when I visited, and she's the one who started it. Rude little girl. Let me at her. Let me at her. What's going on over here? Calm down, you.
She's calmed down a lot recently. It looks like the street rat in her has bared its fangs once more.
Just trying to protect Pavel.
I clearly told you not to fight her. I like Pavel. I talk like Pavel. I could not have more clearly said to do the exact opposite of what you were doing. Pavel, Lulika was willing to fight for your sake, and you can't even thank her.
Well, that strange woman didn't seem like a bad person. Arky feels the same.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is Alina, High Priestess of Constella.
Not anymore.
That's only what the elders say. There's been no formal ceremony to revoke the title, so you are still High Priestess.
You think?
Yes, believe me. Sorry, where was I? This is Alina, High Priestess of Constella. I am Ray Damas, military doctor at the Aachen Army. Heir to the Damas family, that Ray Damas. You heard of me? A rumor here or there. I say you set up a clinic in the Aachen exile colony and provide free treatment to the poor when off duty. Well, it's nothing worth such fuss. What an honor to meet the illustrious and ever so beautiful High Priestess in person.
Cut your hand and I'll kill you myself.
Would be wise to listen to her, Violet. I can see murder in her eyes.
I don't fully get the hang up, but whatever.
City Lord Furious, the regrouping of our forces that retreated from Grey Skid Fort is complete. All casualties have been taken back to Aachen Fortress. Good. Form all units, we will march as soon as we're ready. Yes, sir. No. Shouldn't you be returning to Aachen as well, Cerise? Must be a lot of administrative work piling up. You're sticking around because of that flare from yesterday.
It is not the reason I'm staying. Of course, I am worried about Pavel and would be glad to see him again. The exile colony is Aachen territory. Only appropriate for me to oversee affairs here personally.
You mean to say the weight of responsibility is too heavy for you to leave, Administrator?
I know what you're fucking doing, and it's not gonna work, jackass. I never tried to have people publicly executed.
Battle will be hard. Our enemies are tireless and without mercy, and we must face them with only a small force.
Because it is hard to adequately supply a large force in an area like this.
Indeed. You must be aware that commanding an army is different from your administrative duties in many ways.
I've been preparing for an eventuality like this for a long time. I am determined to see it through.
Glad to hear that. It's time for us to leave. We shall reclaim the land of the great Akin from these mindless creatures.
Act 4. Forsaken Land, Forsaken People. Ooh. Anyone who expressed support for me was detained.
Though it was indeed all a conspiracy to remove you. Framing the Constellan merchants who went to Akin as smugglers, having you kidnapped when you came to free them.
That's right, it was also the Elders could seize power in Constella.
All the pieces of the puzzle fit together. The Perlin government was also helping to supply them with weapons in secret. Why would Perlin feel any need to interfere in Constellan power struggles? Knowledge about the stars? High-quality fabrics? Oh, it's tempting, but the risks are far too great.
There is the territory to the east, the Chandra Ruins and Comet Temple.
Chandra Ruins. We're up there. Why would anyone be interested in them? A bunch of old walls covered in strange drawings.
Still contains the myths of the stars. In particular, the Comet Temple is known to hide the mystery of the ancient Chandra Empire, which is yet to be solved.
I suppose that could be of value to someone.
I hate to always bring him up, but could it be Straze? We did think it was strange that he was heading east.
Oh, Elena, didn't you say the Black Knight went in that direction?
That's right. He didn't enter the city, but continued straight to the Chandra Ruins instead.
The Akin soldiers stationed in the fort were recently attacked as well. Think it could all be connected? What does he want?
I need to return to Constella and get the Elders to tell me who's behind all this. You two raiders, I'll need your help.
Huh?
Us. I'd appreciate it if you could mobilize the entirety of the Perlin raiders to escort me. Your city guard would be helpful as well. I'll be sure to compensate you all generously.
It pains me to say this, but the Perlin raiders are gone.
We're on the run ourselves. We can't even go back home, let alone ask the city guard for help. Worse than that, the city lord is working with Straze. Shouldn't expect any help from Perlin.
Compensate them generously? Still haven't paid back what you owe me.
Should have just kept my mouth shut. Please forget I said anything.
Insignificant.
Witness my power.
Please don't allow yourself to worry too much. Despite what they say, I think they will be a lot of help.
I know, they seem like good people. They'll help too, right? Pay you back with extra interest. I'm broke right now, but if I could just get back home...
It's only kidding about the money. I'm not saying you need to pay me back as soon as you become High Priestess again.
Typical Ray. Never had any interest in money. You...
I expect to get my money back even if you don't regain your position. I'll send you an invoice later.
Alright, I get it.
Still not entirely sure, but it seems to me that our goals are about the same. How about we stick together for a while, Dr. Damas? Please, Mr. Harrison, just call me Ray. In that case, you can call me Violet. Very well. But yes, the exile colony is a dangerous place. It'd certainly be best for us to stick to a larger group. Running a clinic in a place like this can't be easy. Yes, it's incredibly risky. I ran into some big trouble not so long ago. A thug I treated came back wearing a mask and tried to mug me. What did you do? I have a friend, Lena, who helps me at my clinic. Together we were able to fend him off. Of course, I needed to treat his wounds again. I haven't seen him since. Not sure whether I'm supposed to laugh or cry. Demanding money from someone who just treated me. I suppose this is one of those cases of nature versus nurture. I've been born here in the exile colony, I'm sure he doesn't know much better. This place needs to be changed. In the past, it was a gigantic prison built to house Aaken's most brutal criminals. But over time, the people who were born here came to build their own little village as well. Want them to be recognized as equal citizens of Aachen, don't you? But those who attack and rob from others deserve to be seen as criminals? Of course people like that need to receive just punishment. There are good people here too. They deserve to live somewhere better than this. The only crime was being born into poverty. I know what you meant by that, but that phrasing makes it sound like being born poor is a crime.
I'll be your opponent.
Dark Blade.
Command me. Aha! How absurd.
It's all a commotion. Something happened. Oh, Heinz. These punks think they can just walk through our territory. The nerve. Come on now, I know we always do whatever we want, but that man there does honorable work. Can't treat him like this. Doctor, recognize what you go through to do such great work. My friends here are also working very hard in tough times. Just trying to keep people like you safe from monsters. Oh? So? A lot of respect for you and the work you do, Doctor. Well, I'll let you off and only ask for half the toll, just as once. I know that voice.
Huh? You again? Ooh, is it time for the water spouts?
What the hell are you doing? I mean, Bulika, Violet. What brings you here? I could say the same to you. I thought you were still back in Berlin.
You didn't follow us, did you?
As if I... Never. I just came across an old acquaintance, that's all. So you decided to return to your old criminal life of blocking roads and demanding a toll from passers-by.
I'm disappointed in you, Heinz. You told me you were turning over a new leaf.
I wasn't doing anything bad, I swear. Just waiting for the doctor. Right, lots of people have been getting hurt by monsters, so we're trying to find a doctor. Ray's the only one around here. Then you can just ask for my help. There's no need for all this. Yeah, what's all this about a toll? Even if it's half price. There are a lot of people hurt. Could use the toll money to pay him back in case he asks for payment. Wow. Certainly a unique way of thinking about it.
So in the end, you had something to ask for after all.
No good deed goes unpunished. It all comes back one way or another. Anyway, please show me the patients. Village of Abandoned Sinners.
So if I wait here for a while, I'll be able to meet Raz?
Mercedes. Exactly. You just need to step out for a while to take care of something. Why don't you try some of the soup while you wait? Wash it down with some fruit juice, too.
You speak as if I'll only be able to see Raz if I eat these things. I guess you could say that. Okay, then I will eat them.
Feel free to eat as much as you like.
This food is absolutely full of tranquilizers that would put any normal living creature to sleep.
Eh?
Why aren't you asleep? These kinds of things have no effect on me. Is this the only trap you've prepared?
Oh, I get it. She assumed they did actually know where he went, but she also knew they were trying to trick her. The heck are you? Let's get out of here.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Now, tell me where Ras really is.
How do we know you won't just turn us into the guards after we tell you? Oh, why do we have such bad luck lately?
I'm afraid that's not my problem. Now, tell me, or I'll forget all about the guards and kill you right here myself.
Damn, Mercedes! You're going all in! Act 5, Convergence. Alright, I've done all I can with the people here. Now, Pavel, let me see how your injuries are progressing. They feel a lot better, at least. Right, they're healing quite nicely. Let's give it a few more days and have another look. I can use spirit power to speed up the healing a little. There's a risk of muscle damage, so I'll stick to medicines for now. It's uncomfortable, but I can bear it a while longer. Meow. Hines, are there any more patients? There's some on the outskirts of the village, and them is quite young, too. No rest for the wicked. Let's go.
Insignificant. Witness my power.
Going out of your way to find a doctor to help people. You really are a new man, Hines.
It's more like I need them to work for me, but they're all lying around complaining about how much pain. I didn't mean to come here. Now that I'm already here, I've started taking any Aachen weapons I find and selling them back to Perlin. And I buy household items at Perlin, come back here to exchange them for more weapons, and the cycle repeats. So that was the real reason. Well, look at me like that, everyone wins. Except whoever Perlin's about to attack. In the end, all these sick people get healed thanks to me. The doctor gets to feel like he's done something worthwhile.
You really have a way with words.
All that's left
Chaos.
is ruin.
Mr. Hines!
I told you to sit still and rest until the doctor came. What are you doing running around out here?
I can move around a little. Helps me feel better, you know?
You little. You only met Hines a few days ago and you're already acting like best friends.
That's because Mr. Hines is funny.
Is this the child you were telling me about, Hines?
I'm not a child, stupid Mr. Hines.
And what are you? Let me see. Bone doesn't seem to be seriously injured. You'll be able to sort this out immediately. Alright, now it shouldn't hurt when you walk, but you'll need to keep putting medicine on the wound for a while. Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Doctor.
Please, call me Ray.
Okay, Dr. Ray, but is it okay if I pet your cat? Arky isn't a cat. How it can talk, so cool. Yeah. Amazing, it doesn't hurt at all anymore. Now we can walk back to the village together.
Don't get excited and hurt yourself all over again. Stick close to adults.
Okay.
I'll be your opponent. Witness my power.
Call. Mercedes, preparation
Beyond
complete.
the abyss.
To the ends of futility. Let's see what you're capable of. Flutter. Gust. Leap them all away!
There's an army ahead. Coming this way. I can feel the vibrations in the ground. You think it could be Strazes? No, they seem to be moving with too much discipline to the unknown. Must be the Aachen army. They're the only army in this area. Damn it, I'm still wanted in Aachen. I don't have such crappy luck. Technically, I'm a member of the Aachen army as well, Hines. Anyway, since you're already in the exile colony, it doesn't really matter. This place itself is a giant prison. Whether or not you're behind physical bars is purely a formality. Oh, right. You're an army doctor. Still, I don't want to have anything to do with any soldiers if I don't have to. Yeah, except you. I see. I'm flattered. But yes, that is most certainly the Aachen army. That flag over there belongs to my own unit. Suppose I didn't receive the summons since I'm MIA right now. If I don't go back, I may end up considered a deserter.
This means Straze is here?
It's possible. According to scout reports, there are members of the Perland army among the population of the exile colony. As it really is, probably. We'll assemble a small team of 10 soldiers and go take a closer look. Stay on your toes. Might not be Pavel after all, and whoever it is may not be happy to see you. There aren't many of them, and there aren't any hiding places for them to stage an ambush. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. You say so. We only have half an hour. If you aren't back before then, I will give the command to fire.
You think Straze really could be over there? Sees I'm already back so soon after saying I was going to deal with the elders. She even met with Straze. Dang it, I feel like I have to... I think I unlocked her side story, like, at the end of the last chapter, and I feel like I missed a lot by not getting to play it right away. Don't fret about it, I'm sure she won't care.
There's soldiers coming this way, and the person in front.
It's Straze! Really, it's Straze! Pavel!
These?
Pavel, I knew it was you!
Ah, cool. These two finally get to meet. This is gonna be a 4-star artifact. Yeah, that's usually what you get. That switch back to a little bit, of course. Height of the tension. Oh, wait, no. Those two. How long has it been since they last saw each other? They can barely even make eye contact. That guy never changes.
What exactly is their relationship? Are they engaged to get married?
Engaged? I'm still not sure you can even call them a couple yet.
I think I get what you mean. Pavel reminds Arky a lot of Master. He really doesn't understand people.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Nothing. The Akin army is here to protect the village. Shouldn't we start planning how we're going to save Ras? Good idea, but you still haven't fully recovered. Need to ask Ray if it's okay for you to fight.
What a pain.
Set up our defensive line here. Not sure what exactly Lilibet wants, but judging by the direction she's moving in, she'll have no choice but to come through here. They're planning to defend the village at the same time. Of course, the battle plan takes into account both tactical advantage and safeguarding the welfare of the residents. In the unlikely event that our line is breached, we'll be able to retreat whilst also protecting. He says that, but you just know he'll only care about saving the nobles when it comes down to it. Still, I feel a lot more confident knowing the army is here to protect us. Try to look at things positively, Heinz. Always an ulterior motive. Can't afford to trust anyone in this cruel world. But this is the first time in my life I see the army actually helping. Only a little. Act 6. A Distorted Demon. 1.
Furious has set up camp there.
Yes, ma'am.
He's trying to set the rules of engagement in his favor. Is he expecting us to charge into his artillery and rifles head-on? How stupid does he think we are? Quit laughing. It's all your fault anyway. You're always running around like headless chickens, so that's how they treat us. But I can also use that to my advantage.
Come up with an idea?
I have. We need to do the last thing they'd expect. Organize a unit of the quietest and fastest we have. They need to be able to blend into the darkness as well.
Ah, you want to break through their front line with Special Forces unit.
No, you idiot. If we meet them head-on, we'll be blown to pieces. Just hurry up and do as I tell you.
St. Anger Street.
Insignificant.
Dark Blade.
That's one way to reach heaven through violence. They're going to attack the village directly.
It's the same tactic we used back on Tirabas. They'll struggle to fire on us directly if we stick to street battles and take hostages. And then once we break through them, the main force can start their assault.
Lilibet, weren't you only passing through this area? No need to harm all these innocent people.
I suppose Straze might say the same thing, but I'd rather not take any risks. You need to completely incapacitate all enemies within the same area as you. Otherwise, we'll only come back to fight you. But the villagers aren't soldiers, you cry. Well, I say, who cares? When it comes to the battlefield, it's kill or be killed. There are only two types of people. The strong who are capable of killing, and the weak who are only good for dying.
What about yourself? A little girl dragged alone to an unfamiliar moon. You say the same to her?
Of course, without hesitation.
Why'd you hesitate saying it to me?
All that's left is
Chaos.
Roast beef, chop 'em up.
Halt. Stand by in battle formation. We need them nervous, with all attention focused over here. Is the unit I asked for ready?
Yes, ma'am. Ready to depart immediately.
I will command them directly and infiltrate the rear of the enemy. Stay here and await my orders.
Are you taking Rast with you? Because he's probably just gonna scream and shout and give away your location. And if you're not, he's just gonna fuck around while you're gone.
Witness my power.
I will release my power. Call. Unveil your eye of terror. Are you trying to catch my eye?
Eee! A monster! I knew I shouldn't have gone out this late. What are you doing here drooling like an idiot? I told you not to waste any time and infiltrate the village as quickly as possible. Oh, a child? Hello, little girl. What's your name? Are you not going to tell me? Amanda? Please don't kill me. Amanda, don't be scared and speak clearly. Are you scared of me? Monsters? Oh, these guys? You lot, get behind me. Yes, ma'am. Don't worry, they can't come any closer without my permission. I'm Lilibet. Okay. What are you doing out here all alone, Amanda? Where are your mommy and daddy? I don't have any. The adults in the village help me. Oh, really? Well, then you're just like me. But I have a nice old man who helps me, too. Really? Lucky we have good people to help us. Aren't we? Don't you have any friends? Or are you out here playing all by yourself? Not playing. Came to check on the crops. I planted them recently. Oh, I see. So this is your own little farm. Did the people in the village ask you to do this? No, my mommy taught me how to farm. Before she died. Around here is better than anywhere else, so I was trying to make it even better. Do you enjoy farming, Amanda? Huh? When I grow up, I'm going to have a whole big farm of my own. Land around here is really bad, but I know I can do it. Is it okay if I ask you something? Fire away. What do you use those giant scissors for? Oh, this old thing. It's made of two swords called Cho and Mal. I use them to cut through anything that gets in my way or annoys me. Oh, I thought maybe use them to make really, really big clothes. You're right, I sometimes make clothes too. I need to use much smaller scissors for that. Ah. I'm glad we could have this little chat. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. But I have some things I need to do now. Make sure you go straight home and lock the door nice and tight, okay? Okay. Return to the main line. Huh? Are we going to attack the village? The battle plan has changed. Now shut your mouth and do what I tell you. I was genuinely waiting for the other foot to drop and she was gonna be like, good, now that I know everything about you, and then just chop her head off right away. I was fully prepared for it to be all that fucked up, but no, they were playing it straight. Oh, hey, Shadow Anime. City Lord, the enemy is becoming more aggressive. As you expected, Father. Patience, their main force still hasn't moved. Need to lure them in as closely as possible and obliterate them with artillery fire. Judging by the rash advance of their vanguard, they seem to be taking us lightly following their recent triumphs over us. You'll see, Lilibet. Your arrogance will only bring about your defeat. Just doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke on Y version. Ooh. I did an X Nuzlocke. It was one of my earliest ones. X and Y Nuzlocks are not that difficult. Just unless you put in some kind of no Mega Evolution rule. Because you can just use the Kanto starter and Mega Evolve it, and you're gonna blast through the game real easy. That's just your guaranteed Mega Evolution. You can use other ones too and be wrecking stuff. I think that was part of the reason they wanted to start putting Mega Evolution in post-game, though... you gotta miss Mega Evolution when they still did it. Now everything is just either worse Mega Evolution or Z moves, which, you know, is lame too. No, how's your Nuzlocke going? I'm interested. Who are you making those clothes for? Look too big for you. Oh, the guaranteed Lucario. Oh yeah, that thing. The guaranteed Lucario with the Lucario Knight. No, you're absolutely right. That... Your Kanto starter can't do it. Lucario might. He's got some good... Like, he can learn, like, Ice Punch to cover almost everything. What do you think? Will they suit Straze? Thought he only dressed in black. Hence the nickname. Well, that's only because he's working for the Dark Star right now. Back on Rekos, he dressed in the most dazzling white. Once all this is over, he's free to live a normal life again. I'm going to give him these. Of course, that means I'll need my own new clothes to match him. Even you dream of an end to all this. Who doesn't dream of retirement? Don't you think there's too much blood on your hands for a happy ending? You think I care about things like that? You still have too much holiness left in you? You say is after 5 gyms only have 1 death, even though you picked Braixen as your starter. Yeah, no, X and Y are... I think X and Y genuinely are the easiest games in the series. Even on a Nuzlocke, it's not that bad once you get Mega. And you know what? I don't hate the idea of Pokemon being mostly easy the first playthrough, because it's for kids, first and foremost. There's competitive for people who want harder stuff, and there's self-imposed rules like Nuzlocke you can do. But X and Y might be a bit too far if even basic Nuzlocke rules won't make it that much harder. You can't help but think about how things might end for you, can you? Don't forget you're my prisoner. Stop being so condescending. Sorry to interrupt, but the Chronos has arrived. Just in time. Bring them that body from earlier, and then we can get started. Understood. Inform the main force who will be advancing upon the enemy camp. I'll lead the charge. Steel Sand Village.
Insignificant.
Dark Blade.
Oh. What's that about? Did that show up? That's weird. Those white flashes show up for you, too?
All that's left is
Chaos.
Command me. Ha!
Oh. It's still happening. Weird. Is it whenever I go through... Supposed to be like lightning flashing as I go through an area or something?
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my power.
Called. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Might restart after this one to
Insignificant.
see if I can prevent that from
Dark
happening.
Blade.
Yeah. Target established. Good, let's hurry up and get started. Can't afford to fail, got it? Know the temper Lilibet has. I do not. Can't decide whether or not that's a blessing. Either way, hurry up. Starting. Dead body. Moving. There are too many of them! How long can we hold them back? City Lord, the enemy's main force is within range. Walk straight into our trap. Prepare to fight. Wait. The man in the middle, is that Baron? It is. It's him. He's still alive after all. Rats. Oh, they're reanimating his corpse. Shouting something. Comrades, it's me, Baron. Something's wrong. That isn't how Baron speaks. That voice is more like, don't shoot, comrades. A talking corpse. Therese, don't fall for it. That isn't Baron. Was that possible? Are there no depths to which they will not stoop? Fire! Fire now! Too late, our forces are already mixed.
Been 15 seconds. Oh, don't you like my little present?
Lilibet, you demon. Come face me, I'll kill you with my own hands. The fact that you're the boss of this area makes me doubt that, my guy.
All that's left is ruin. Witness my power.
Ah,
I will
damn it.
release my power. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility. Honestly, what a waste of time. 1 and 2 and 3!
Dang.
I can't lose. To me.
Still didn't get a full turn. Okay, that is happening in the area. Like, it's not happening to the screen. It's not like an effect fucking up. I think that's supposed to be happening, because it was happening behind the character. Yeah, look. It's happening behind their models. So I think that is supposed to happen. It just doesn't look good. Damn it, my crossbow is broken. Somebody bring me a spare. Today will be the day I kill that demon. Father, we must retreat. Want to give up now? There's a fight for the Achen army's honor. The defensive line has already collapsed, City Lord. We cannot hold out much longer. If you want to retreat while still protecting the villagers, you'll have to do it now. Fine, you're right. Retreat while maintaining hostilities.
Running already? That's no fun.
You like us to follow after them?
No, there's no need. We aren't going in that direction anyway. What's most important is arriving at our destination as soon as possible. At this rate, our timing will align perfectly with Straze's arrival.
All the villagers have evacuated with the Achen army. We still burn the village down anyway?
No, leave it. We're only passing through.
Understood. This was an explore area, so I don't get all the stars right away. Oh, damn. Straze just is the map over here. Wow. East Wilderness. Oh, no friends.
Can't believe it. I'm certain we would win. Really believe we'd have a big party all night to celebrate, then the next morning we'd march together to Constella and kick out those evil elders and
you'd be recognized as High Priestess again.
I thought that was the destiny the Guardians started prepared for me.
Too soon to give up hope. On the bright side, at least we didn't suffer many casualties. Villagers were all evacuated safely, and the majority of our food and weapons were recovered. This shouldn't take long to get back on our feet.
That's good to hear. Suppose we have the City Lord's vast experience to thank for that.
Of course, you can't disregard the skill of the commander in achieving such a successful retreat. For Lilibet not to chase after us either, must have someone up there looking over us.
You're right, the Guardian Star hasn't abandoned me yet. What about those 2 Perlin raiders and that strange young girl? They leave before the battle?
At dawn, said someone very important had been taken hostage and they needed to go save him. Maybe they didn't expect the battle to kick off so soon. To admit, the speed caught me off guard as well.
You think we could have won if we'd had them here?
Imagine it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Other than it might be them out here scouting instead of us.
Oh look, it's Amanda! Amanda! Lena! You okay? Are you hurt? I sprained my ankle a little while we were running away. It feels better now.
Be more careful. Once you hurt something, it's easier for it to get hurt again later.
What's the flower pot you're holding? Such a beautiful little flower. I grew in front of the village in my little farm I made.
Oh, so that's why you have it in a pot.
Huh? Mr. Hines always told me that you need to keep anything important to you ready. That way, if anything happens, you can pick it straight up and, bounce.
And sure enough, Act 8, A Flower Born in Exile. 1. I seriously have the worst luck. It's such a perfect business plan. I was going to spend my time going back and forth between Perlin and the exile colony, making my fortune. Right, we only crossed the border a couple times, but we made a lot of money. Now if you try anything in Aachen, Furious's little minions get in the way. Or anything in Perlin, that stupid ace with the big head and his weird alien friend get in the way. Sorry, alien. She's from another world, don't question it. Now everywhere you look, there's some ugly monster interfering too. Such as the cruel fate of Ainz. Can't you be a little more optimistic? The Aachen army managed to keep everyone safe. Including you, one of the most wanted men in Aachen. Well, I didn't mean it that way. You see, I went to Berlin, and you can stop sputtering. Father pardoned you after seeing you fight with us. Oh, that's a relief. Straze, here you are. You came back? Sorry for asking a doctor to do the scouting, but you're the only one who knows the geography of the area well enough. It's nothing to worry about. Used to that kind of thing. Anyway, it should be safe for us to get moving now. Lilibet's army is gone. Couldn't tell you why, but it appears she has no interest in us whatsoever. Good. I'm curious what exactly she's up to. There are more pressing matters to concern ourselves with right now.
I'll be your opponent.
Chaos!
Roast beef. Anagi.
Insignificant. Witness my power. All that's left is ruin. Dark blade.
Command me. Ha! How absurd!
I'll take you on. Over here I go.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. Reorganize our remaining units here. We plan to counterattack. Still have plenty of food and ammunition. Our main force remains intact. We need to strike before Lilibet manages to wipe out our forces to the southeast. Understood. I have a mission for you too, Ray Damas. Yes, sir? Take as little food and ammunition as you think you will need and guide the refugees back to Aachen. No need to risk their lives in this fight. But, sir, something rather unexpected seems to be happening. Oh? We now have the residents of several different villages gathered here. Almost everyone capable of handling weapons is insisting they will stay and fight alongside the army and defend their land themselves. They've armed themselves with their own weapons and armor, which they'd previously smuggled from Aachen. Is that so? Worked so hard to find a place for ourselves. This is our home. We won't let anyone take it from us. Fed up and running. Where else is there left to run anyway? We've already taken over Perland and Constella. Even if everyone else calls this place a dump, it's ours, right, Ainz? Remember, you said that even though we haven't been here for long, we're all like family to you. You said loyalty was your middle name. Yeah, loyalty, right. Hey, they remember that? They look tough on the outside, but inside they're all soft with carbuncles. That's right, I'm Ainz. True man of loyalty and honor. It's my duty to keep this fine land safe. Amen. You brought this on yourself, the less cool Ainz. Didn't expect you to stay behind instead of going with the refugees. You're a smart man. I'm sure you know how small our chances of victory are. The only reason you gave me that offer was for the sake of my father. Thank you, but in a battle as fierce as this one is set to be, you'll need every doctor you can get. Thanks to you, I needed to stay behind too. Never forced you to stay with me. Anyway, if you take part in something like this, they'll be far more willing to help you later on. Though I don't believe it'll make a difference to you, do keep in mind that you are the sole heir of the Damas family. Ugh. Free to change your mind and join the refugees whenever you'd like. They left quite some time ago, Father. I'm sure he's aware. There are even more volunteers than I expected. Any who were too young or too old were turned away. Seems to me you may have been involved in talking some of them into it, Ray. I'm afraid you're wrong, Administrator. They already had the heart and courage to fight themselves. I didn't say a thing. Except... he offered to keep telling jokes all the way back to Aachen. Never would have guessed people hated my jokes so much. I never even went to join the refugee convoy anyway. It's all a trick. Makes you twice as bad. Couldn't you consider it part of my charm? This guy's fun. Act 9. Flower born in exile. Ooh. Why do you look so sad, little girl? Oh, my name's Amanda. My flower's dying. I tried so hard to grow it. Would have been better off if I just left it behind. Don't be so sad, Amanda. One day that flower will come back to you with a whole new appearance. Really? Of course. Didn't it look different before it bloomed? How do you know it wasn't with you even back then? It's not appearances that matter. It's who and what we hold most dear in our hearts. Hearts. One second. Hearts. 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 I don't know what's happening to me. Oh, guess I'm too young to know about that. If the flower can bloom again, that would make me very happy. Lots and lots of them. Which village are you from? I've never seen you before. That's because I'm from across the ocean. Ow. Amanda, could you tell me something? Have you seen any people who look like this? Oh, I know that purple man. The lady with different colored eyes, and that's Arky. Arky's my friend. Oh, really? How about this man with silver hair? No. No. Never seen him before. You okay? Your face. I'm fine. Where are the others right now? All the adults who can fight are all the way over there. They said they were going to east to stop the monsters. I see. Thank you. A few days before Mercedes met Amanda. How did they manage to get in here? The guards were napping again. Whoa. Hurry up and capture them, especially that purple jerk. Leave his friend to me. Still running around alive even after I cut him up with Cho and Mal. That's what I get for trusting Lilius. There's nobody on this worthless planet who can be trusted to do their job correctly. They're quite persistent. Doesn't it remind you of the good old days, though? Used to say we were the Perderland Raiders' dream team. I don't think I ever heard anybody say that. Why do you never play along? Stop getting distracted and get moving, Mr. Ace of the Perland Raiders. Hey, don't run ahead without me. Yo. Iron Blood Devil District.
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my
58.
power.
Still one shot. Good. I don't have to try yet.
All that's left
Chaos.
is ruin.
They caught up with us after all. We bought plenty of time, though. We could have bought even more. Only I wasn't still injured. It was quite the game of tag, wasn't it? I didn't expect to run into you here. I'll need to make up for Lilius's failure. Watch out, Pavel. Joe and Mal. We'll cut your soul in two. Fucking hell. These are the most random words that will peak this shit microphone. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Lilibet. You. What are the rest of you doing? Don't just stand there. Can't you see it's 2 against 1 right now? Yeah. Whoa. That's right, take one each. Wait, something's missing. You finally worked it out. A little late now. Where's that silly little shaman? Why isn't she with you? Don't tell me. Eh? It's the magic used by the church back on Rekos. Sacred Knights use it to restrain heretics. Suddenly I'm getting homesick. Luluka. A minute later. Sorry, you're right. Don't worry, Ras. I'll get you out of these right away. Another friend saved by Luluka. Ta-da! See, Master, didn't Arky say he'd keep you safe? Thank you, Arky. You too, Luluka. It's nothing. I'm just relieved we were able to save you. Huh? Lilibet, prisoner has escaped. Damn it. You idiots do nothing right. The shaman girl came out of nowhere with big pillars of water.
You just stood there and let her do it? Useless creatures. I'm going to kill every last one of you. What? Creephead and his friend are escaping. Am I gonna care about that right now? There isn't time for this, come on. Oh, what should I do? Straze will be here soon. He's expecting to find Ras.
What did I tell you? No way my genius plan would fail. Seem to recall Luluka coming up with half of the plan herself, also carrying out the most important part. Either way, it worked. I know you think I'm a genius too. Stop trying so hard to hide it. Let's just get back to the meeting place.
Insignificant. Dark Blade.
I will release my power. Blaze! Let's see what you're capable of. Flutter. Gust. Leap them all away!
Taking longer than I expected. Think something happened? Look over there. They're running this way.
Oh, it's Violet. Pavel's with him. Mission complete. Ras is safe and sound. You're amazing, Luluka. Not sure I've said this before, but you'd make a perfect raider.
You have, and I told you I couldn't imagine anything worse.
Then how about just being an honorary raider?
Honorary works. Great work, everybody. As operational commander, Archie is extremely proud of all of you. Good work sitting around doing nothing while you were captured too, Master.
Earlier you were crying about how much you miss me, but you're already back to your old ways.
Yeah. Traveler, you hurt. You're bleeding.
Did Lilibet cut you? No, it's only the old wounds reopening from the effort of dodging her.
I need to get you stitched back up. Come on. Hurry back to the Octant camp.
I don't like pain. But very raider-like of you, Pavel.
The way that Ray Doctor stitches, it's so rough.
What that's about. Covenant bookmarks. Lilibet has halted her advance. It's hard to tell why, but this gives us an opportunity. Could she be waiting for reinforcements? There are no indications of any reinforcements coming from nearby. No noticeable movement of unknown either. I heard her say she's waiting for Straze. Straze? Then must be expecting his arrival soon.
Judging by your faces, he must be a very scary person.
Can't waste any more time. We need to strike before Straze joins her. The volunteer militia and main force of the army rush her front line, and elite force will sneak around her flank and open up concentrated fire. Our additional forces in the southeast will also block any retreat. We will have her cornered. Consider this plan genius approved. Act 10. Climax. Big day like this and I'm stuck in the rear getting medicine rubbed on me. I'll definitely make you pay for this, Lilibet. There will still be plenty to do back here once the battle begins. Not that you should try helping anyway. It ruins everyone's day when wounds get infected.
Why do I need to be all the way at the back, too? I was hoping for a closer view of the fighting this time.
That's because you're too important. Being High Priestess of Constella makes you not much different from a city lord, does it not? Hearing you talk like that, you must believe we have a high chance of winning.
Of course. How can we not, with everyone working together like this? We even have the embodiment of the goddess and hero of Britannia himself with us. Then you have me, blessed by the Guardian Star. For all the hardships I've been through recently, isn't the stage set for an emotional final triumph?
I suppose you could look at it that way. Victory does indeed seem possible. Morale is high, and the City Lord isn't going to fall for the same trick twice. Can't you just borrow from the spirits and heal me enough to be able to fight? Get proper treatment after we're done. If only it were that simple. There appears to be something else to this weapon of Lilibet's. Kind of life-absorbing, otherworldly power. She cut you rather deeply. prefer to play things safe until I'm certain there won't be any unintended side effects. What a pain. Advance! Forward! Fire at will. These monsters have defiled our land. Do not allow a single one to live a moment longer. Can't allow the commander to do all the work. I, genius swordsman Violet Harrison, will lead the charge.
You can't let yourself lose to Violet.
It's quite safe to say I'm the one with the most experience in war here. Follow me, everyone. Yeah, the Archdemon Wars.
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my power.
Main force is beginning to break through the enemy line. It's all going according to plan. We should get moving.
Straze, the road to the right is blocked by enemy forces.
They see this coming. We don't have time to fight with them.
Well, then it can't be helped. I have no choice but to...
Madame Lulica, no need for you to waste your breath on such lowly creatures.
Huh?
Leave this to I, the Arcane Outlaw, the king of the back streets of Berlin. We can do this, right? Sure, it'll be a breeze. As long as that girl with the giant scissors doesn't show up.
Thank you, Ainz. You look pretty cool right now.
Good, we can proceed as planned. The back street on the map is just a straight line. There must be a gold chest there, and they're hiding it.
All that's
hide it.
left is
Dark
you.
blade.
Flashing lights. You know, like...
Insignificant.
Chaos.
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my power.
We're here. You see them, Straze? Straze's army of monsters, swarming like rats. Soldiers of Aachen, fire! Fire! Fire!
Die, you demons!
Ah! Look, their line is collapsing. Straze, you did it. Anything that little street rat shaman can't do? Wait, why do I feel so proud? Victory is ours for the taking. We keep pushing forward, we can win this. Show yourself, Lilibet. Pay the price for your sins at the hand of my crossbow.
Everything's going wrong. Straze will be here soon, but I don't have Ras anymore.
Ma'am.
Made such a big fuss about how much he can rely on me, and then I screwed it all up. He's going to be furious. He'll never trust me again. Not that I even deserve it after blowing such a big opportunity.
Ma'am.
Gonna be alone again.
You need to calm down.
Oh, will you shut up? Do you not tell I'm in a bad move? Keep bothering me and I'll kill you first before...
Straze has arrived.
Huh?
Lilibet.
This is Straze. Ras can't have escaped far. I can go get him straight back to you right now, I promise.
The heir of the Covenant. Yes, he's near. I can feel him.
I'll bring him straight to you. Just give me a little time.
They've breached our third line of defense. The Aachen army will likely be here before long.
Already? No. Straze, I'm so sorry.
Lilibet.
Yes?
Don't be scared. It doesn't suit.
Okay.
You did well, as always. Stop fretting and leave the rest to me. I will make sure your hard work bears fruit.
Straze.
Leave and start work on the next phase of the plan. And remember, I will always believe you.
Yes, sir.
Who's that? That knight in the black armor. That's the sign that we should be getting out of here. The reason I chose to fight all the way out here. Huh? Running away? Bet we are. Why risk our own lives in a war between giants? That's clearly the Black Knight everybody's been going on about. You know what they say? two whales fight, the shrimp's backs that get broken. Well, I'm not gonna be a shrimp. No. Keep moving forward and don't leave any enemies alive. We need to rejoin with the main force. Yes, ma'am, but over there. Ah. Ah. What's happening? Ah. It's you. I promised her I would not harm you. For now, close your eyes within the stream of stars. No, What the hell is he doing? Can't believe it. Luluka disappeared into his cape. Luluka! You bastard, what did you do to her? Finally show your face, Straze. I will pay you back for every drop of Akin blood you helped spill. I heard you wanted to meet me. Curious why. But first, I'm going to make you take responsibility for the disorder you've brought to this world. Heir of the Covenant. Holy embodiment of the goddess. The day has finally come. I'm eager to see what will happen.
I will test your limits.
All that's left is ruin.
Blessing of Fastness. At the start of the turn, dispels all debuffs, and at the end of the turn, grants a barrier undispellable. Damage suffered in one attack does not exceed 20% of max health. Jesus. Approaching Terror. At the start of battle, use Destructive Gaze. When attacked, the caster's health is less than 80, 60, or 40. Grants an extra turn. After being attacked, the caster's health is less than or equal to 20. Activate Star Extinction before vanishing. Okay, I'm guessing I have to get him down to 20% then.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete. Beyond the abyss.
Okay, let's get the attack
The
up to
ends
fight
of
this attack
futility.
down. He got to inflict for fucking free.
Are you trying to catch my eye? Unsightly weeds.
This defense down won't last long,
Must be cut.
but it'll be long enough for
I
me.
can't lose. To me. Insignificant.
Or it won't be because he got to just nullify it immediately.
Command me. Obey me. Obey me. Honestly, what a waste of time.
I'll help you.
Return to the void.
All that's left is ruin. You can't escape. Over here I go.
I will release my power.
I'll be your opponent. Here. I'll save you.
Take those one more turns.
Let's see what you're capable of. Seriously? Command me.
All that's left is ruin. Can you hear the approaching
Probably could
ruin?
have used this a few turns back, but I didn't do that already.
Eternal.
Alright, I think I won. He's under 20%.
For all.
You cannot avoid my sword, or your destiny.
There is no avoiding your fate.
Oh my
Disappear.
god. I wasn't sure, but now I am. I am almost positive. I'm checking just to be double sure, though. Come on, I don't care about all this min-maxy shit. I'll look it up after this fight, yes. The internet doesn't have, like, a wiki page for him. Oh. I'm almost positive I know who Straze's voice actor is, and if so, I need Straze. Please, I don't want to die. That's lucky. It only grazed me. No, everyone is dead. The Arkan army, the volunteers, all completely wiped out. Such impossible power. I need to stop him before it's too late. My body won't move. Fear. Father. You still live, heir of the Covenant. Once more, and you will be granted eternal rest. No. You've returned. You hurry back because you were worried about me. You always act within predictable parameters, including your foolish underestimating. Fucking called it. That is one of my favorite voice actors ever. He's done some of my favorite roles, and his voice. Oh. Thank you, Courting Nat, for confirming what I was almost positive of. Including your foolish underestimating of the very being who gave you your power. Then will you be taking it back? I already have. Also versus Charles, I believe? I'll need to check. Oh, is Charles the guy with the mustache? Might have to get him too. I probably would have picked him up as like my freebie as one of my freebies if I'd known he was Chris Freeman, honestly. So you have. Admit that your impulsive plan has failed, Straze, and bring me what I asked of you. Use his holy blood to combine the gazes of the comet's eyes into one. Fine, as you ask. I will set the wheels of fate in motion. Stand up, Ras. The blood of gods that flows through your veins is required for a blessing. Oh, shit. I will open a door between this world and the Dark Star. Are you satisfied now, Vastus? I dreamed of an end, but with this, it all begins once more. Chapter clear. The Depths of Despair. End. This is bodies everywhere. That explosion of light we saw earlier. You know, if I didn't know there was a new version of Ras to unlock, I might actually be a little concerned about him here. It's too horrible, I can't look. Wait here, I'll look for survivors. Okay, I'll start preparing to treat the wounded. Mother. Oh. Straze. Couldn't do anything. I was so scared. It's okay, Cerise. Let me check on your father. He's still breathing at least. Alright, he is. Need to stop the bleeding first. Violet! Violet! He's too stubborn to die that easily. Sure, he managed to escape by the skin of his teeth yet again. Where the hell is he? Violet. Stop shouting my name already. You're giving me a headache. There you are. Are you hurt? I don't think I've ever been less okay. My ribs are all broken. Doesn't seem to be that bad. Luluka. I need to find Luluka. That's right, just rest your eyes. I'll take you to the doctor. No. Don't let him fall asleep. If this is bad, then don't let him sleep, dude. Although you did just say it doesn't look that bad, and I assume you have some, like, field medical training. You'll get to experience how painful his stitching is. Ras. Arky. Please answer me. Ras. Mercedes. Arky, you're okay. But where's Ras? On my back. Oh, that's not Arky, that's Arceus. Sorry, Mercedes, I couldn't keep Master safe. What happened to him? Ras. Ras. Wake up, Ras. Please wake up. Ras, you can't be... Ah, jeez. That is a good screenshot I'm gonna take. That's a hell of a cliffhanger. Side story, A Piece of the Past is now available. Hey, Rafiru. It's got two very important revelations. Important for me. One of them, Ras appears to be actually dead. That's concerning. And two, Straze is voiced by Crispin Freeman, one of my favorite actors, so obviously I have to get Straze the next time he's available. Andre's crossbow. Increase hit chance and effectiveness by 10%. There's definitely characters who could use that. Ooh, Muscle Lady. What a busy day. What's up, are you sick too? Are you here to help? Great, let's see. I'll find something for you to do. I almost did it again. Shouldn't just trust anyone around here. Exile colony's a dangerous place. It's true that we appreciate helping hands, but that doesn't mean we'll just take anyone without knowing who they are. What? Contradicting myself? Yeah, anyway, here, take this. It's a list of supplies we need and requests from villagers. You can deal with everything that's written in there, and I'll be able to trust you. Orb. And, an okay sword? Yes. Guard destruction. Side. Pray to the goddess of recovery. I can do all that. Gonna be doing the 6 side stuff probably the rest of the stream.
What do I sell? Well, what do you want to... Come back soon.
That... Supporter friendship points rewards. Yeah, that's nice.
Come to me, and I will heal you.
Yeah, just throw out the insta-heal, who cares? Now there's finally a character I feel like looking for. Although...
It's okay, everyone. I'll make you feel better.
I can't search by name, so I can't know if he's in here.
You've made it
Not
this
just
far,
searching for him.
but no further.
Why are you in here twice? I swear I already ran
This is
past
my
you on
victory.
scrolling down. There's Charles. He's also Crispin Freeman. That'll be something important
Allow
to
me
deal
to
with.
avenge you.
Healer lady. Oh, wow. I wasn't even paying attention to her because I never used that menu. I did it there just because it was there. That up. How are we looking here? 350. Ugh. Yeah. Let's claim Chapter 6 background. I already looked at this. Guess he doesn't have a side story, so I can never roll for him on that menu. Selective summon.
Bombs away! Oops, did I forget to ask first?
He's an ML5.
You could try a little harder.
Which means for my second Moonlight, I could pick him up? Because there's a second Moonlight thing, isn't there? Oh, you woke up. Yeah, gold. Alright, I'm going to take a short break here to stretch. I will be right back. And I'm back. Ah, this apple log is gone. Go do that again, Crispin Freeman. At least there's a Crispin Freeman for me at all times. I might pick his side story after I finish grinding out Vildred's, just so I can get Crispin Freeman. Is it bad that I'm not kidding? Moonlight Theater's Fallen Land Season 2. Okay. Whatever that's about. Let's go pick up some side stuff here. There's not too much of it, I'll admit. Start west of Paradise.
Insignificant. Dark Blade. All that's left is ruin. Witness my power. I'll be your opponent. Chaos!
Just gotta chop and stab through all of them.
All that's left is ruin. Witness my power.
Said all that's left is
Mercedes,
ruin. Why do you guys
preparation
keep
complete.
continuing?
Call. Unveil your eye of terror. How absurd.
I'll help you.
Oh, hey. Need enough Ropla monsters to finish that part out, I guess. That's all the way back at the City of Sorcerers. A year finally done. Crit damage on an attack set is okay. Or, yeah, no, I meant what I said. Oh. Oh yeah, lots of those. Shortly after Cerise became administrator. You take this medicine after each meal, but what's more important is getting some stability. Stop overworking yourself and get some decent rest. Yes, doctor, I will. Good, I hope you get well soon. Sun is already setting. Why did it get so late? With each passing day, there are more and more patients. I'm barely managing to cope right now. But I'm quickly reaching my limit. Make things a lot easier if the Akin government at least provided me with some medical supplies. Does he just permanently have leaves in his hair? I'm just now noticing this. There's no use getting distracted by hypotheticals. Now I need to focus on simply doing what I can. How many patients are waiting? There were about 20 when I counted earlier, but more keep arriving. That's not good. Already running short on the medicines and supplies I brought with me. Did I send everyone outside of the waiting room home? No, I'm sure many of them come very far to see me. Nobody gets turned away. Get out of the way! I said get out of the way! You're Ray Damas of the Akin army, aren't you? I am? What do you need? You don't appear to require any treatment? Guard captain has been looking for you. Please accompany me back to the camp as soon as possible. Why? New administrator is coming here for an inspection, so I refuse. Not only am I not part of the Guard Corps, I'm on vacation. And even if that were not the case, I have all these patients waiting to see me. Please leave so I can get back to them. Nobody else can be entrusted with this kind of work. Only a member of the Damas family is worthy. Just who exactly is this administrator? Cerise Clout, daughter of the city lord. Hidden story, Winds of Change. Outskirts of the Firefallow village. Grown so much in just a few years. Furious must be proud. thank you for your hospitality despite the sudden nature of my visit. But I prefer to skip the formalities and proceed straight to touring the exile colony, thank you. Do you mind showing me around? Please wait a little longer. Prepared a bodyguard, but the doctor still hasn't arrived. What are you talking about? I clearly said I'd only require a guard. A guide. Whoops. Exile colony is a dangerous place, Administrator. Must be accompanied by bodyguards and a doctor at all times. I can take care of myself. Sorry, but these are the rules. No exception, even for administrators. Fortunately, I found an extremely capable military doctor right here in the exile colony. He should be arriving soon. Reporting back, Captain. The heir of the Damas family? Heir of the Damas family? He wouldn't come with me. Why not? Tell him he'd be accompanying the administrator? Yes, sir, but then he heard a village was being attacked by wild animals. He left before I could say anything. There are people who are too injured to escape still hiding in the village. Please save them, Doctor. Of course. Now get as far away as you can. So many of them. Can't handle this on my own. Need to use some kind of poison that will only affect the animals. Alright, this should do it.
Insignificant.
58.
Blade.
No, wait, I've been doing 58. I got so accustomed to 57 that now the number 8 is odd to me.
I'll be your opponent.
Even though it's even.
All that's left is witness my power.
Command me. Aha! Let's see what you're capable of.
Oh dang, you're slightly faster than Ras.
I'll be your opponent.
I was worried I wouldn't have enough ingredients. It seems to be working well. Wait, why are they all coming this way? There's no way for me to escape. Ray, get down! I completely missed you saying that, escorting that. Pick him up from the Headhunt event if you want. Happens once a year, and any ML5 released before 6 months ago is available. I think the Headhunt is happening now, actually. But I think there's a pretty low chance of me actually getting him. Unless I don't know how it works. Not the magic, they're already running away. I got here just in time. Therese? First aid has been given to everyone who needs it. Fantastic work. I know it's been a while since we last met, but don't you think you're being a little cold? Never. How did you end up here? The soldier who went to bring you to the camp said you came here to save the villagers. I see. Oh, that's fortunate. Shown up any later, those animals really would have been sorry. What does that mean? I was considering using a fatal poison on them. So you had been trying to fight without hurting them? Of course. They're only hungry and trying to return to the land where they once lived. As you can see, this village was built by farmers who were branded criminals for being unable to pay their taxes. A land where animals and people alike struggle to eat. I often hear what it's like here, but I wasn't aware it was this serious. What brings you to the exile colony? I'm here to inspect it as administrator of Aachen. The situation appears to be even worse than I've heard. Yet I imagine this is only one part of a wider picture of destitution. That's right. Compared to some other parts of the exile colony, this village is practically luxurious. You seem to be quite the expert on the area. I come here whenever I have time off. I also run my own clinic and take house calls in villages like this quite often. And I imagine few others understand the realities of the exile colony as well as you do. I think I know what you're leading up to. Please ask somebody else. There's still a lot of villages left for me to visit before my vacation time runs out. I don't have time to be your guide. In that case, how about I accompany you as your assistant? Depends on luck, but after day 30, it's just a matter of time. That makes sense. It's clear you need an extra pair of hands. You sure? Kind of work isn't exactly worthy of an administrator. Is that why you've been so hard on me? Because I'm administrator? Not exactly, but an administrator exists to serve the people. Therefore, it is necessary for me to learn whatever I can about the citizens of the exile colony. Is that enough for you? Besides, who are you to decide what work is below me? Do I not have the right to decide that for myself? Alright, let's return to the clinic first. Does she decide to do this herself? I suppose we should stay out of it? I think so. Be trouble later if we try and interfere. We'll have to wait and see. At the same time, we can't just let her go. At the very least, we should have a soldier tailor. Who knows what could happen to her out there. Yes, sir. Meow. City Lord should have received my letter by now. Never expected she would come inspect the exile colony without permission. Certainly takes after his daring side. Now all we can do is pray nothing bad happens before he arrives. The area's almost at 9. It'll be soon. Perched Ground Village. It hurts. It hurts so much. Don't worry, I'll make sure it won't any longer. Be brave for me until then, can't you? Please hold his arm down for me. Okay. I'm here to save you from pain. My arm doesn't hurt at all. Thank you, Doctor. How many are left? About half a dozen. Can you at least get some rest first? Now that the medicine is run out, you're constantly calling upon spirit power. Won't be able to tolerate much more at this rate. No, I still have some more in me. Bring in the next patient. I see your habit of overworking yourself hasn't changed. What good is it for these people if you end up collapsing? Right, Doctor. Only a few patients remain, so take your time. Haven't seen this young lady before, though. You a new volunteer? Yes, something like that. Oh, young to be doing work like this. Very admirable. I'm only doing what is necessary, but there seems to be no end to patients. Are there no other clinics around here? You don't know much about this place, do you? This is the Arcane Exile Colony. Long, long time ago, back when I was still young, this was where they locked up all the criminals and runaways. Hey, a techno. But it seems that nowadays it's mostly... I suppose they're simply the poorest and the sickest. You're not wrong. Even in the darkest of places, flowers can still bloom. Over the years, a lot of ordinary people have found their way here, too. Try telling that to the city lord and bureaucrats. As far as they're concerned, there's still a dumping ground for undesirables. Sir, you can't just say that. Am I wrong? That new city lord talks about Arcane, he fails to mention the exile colony. Same as it's always been. Even an uneducated old man like me knows that much. No, you're not wrong. The current city lord's management of the exile colony is far too rooted in the past. But please be patient. Radical change is difficult, but Arcane will change, little by little. One day, the people of the exile colony will be treated equally as citizens of Arcane. You're an interesting young woman. You really think that's possible? I know it is. You really did treat all those people. Good work, Ray. You said earlier. You really mean it? The people of the exile colony will one day be treated equally as citizens of Arkham? Of course, this place needs for things to change. There's little I can do right now, but... how unexpected. Thought you'd be just like your father, putting rules and precedent before all else. Anyway, let's get to the next village. Think that's an excuse? You don't understand. I don't care what's going on in your worthless little lives. All I care is that you pay what you owe. I'm sorry. I'll pay double next month, I swear. Please, just let us off this one time. Shut your mouth. I'm the one who'll get punished if I go back empty-handed. Give me all the food you've got instead. Oh, please, anything but that. What's happening over there? Those thugs extorting those poor people? Just ignore it. Come on, Ray, we need to get rid of them. Meow. Therese, stop. Things just keep getting more complicated.
Insignificant.
Alright. You wanted food? I got some roast beef for ya. Ooh, a goblin gate.
Emergency ring. Not a very good emergency, it's only power 51.
I'll be your opponent.
Dark Blade.
I don't know what kind of emergency that ring would get you out of.
All that's left is
Witness
ruin.
my power.
I will release my power. Blaze! Are you trying to catch my eye? And 2, and 3!
Who do you think you are? I'm sure you don't need me to tell you I'm going to be handing you over to the guards. Handing us over to the guards? You're not from around here, are you? Huh? How did you... Alright, we're done here for today. We'll be back, so make sure you're ready next time. Yeah. They ran off pretty quickly. The thought that matters in that emergency ring? Yeah, you know, it's the thought that counts. So, who cares if your grandma's life alert is out of batteries? You put it around her, that the peace of mind is worth something, even if it doesn't do shit. We're all safe now. If they ever show their faces here again, what the hell do you think you're doing? Excuse me? Now that you've attacked them, they're gonna come back with even more people. Don't worry about that. Once I tell the guards about this, they'll come protect... Think the guards give a damn about us? Oh, we're screwed. Get out of our village before you make things even worse. Wait, just listen to me. Can't you see how angry they are? I think we really should leave. Okay. Did I do something wrong? I was only trying to help. This was a normal place, and of course not, but it isn't a normal place. Those thugs are responsible for managing and protecting that village. What? What exactly do the guards actually do? How can those thugs be the ones responsible for protecting the village? Those guards do nothing. They're too busy protecting something else. The people of that village want to keep themselves safe from wild animals. They have no choice but to rely on the thugs. The majority of villages here are in the same position. So I'm supposed to just stand by and watch without doing anything? I tried driving them away at first too, but before long I realized you can't protect all these villagers on your own. It's hard to accept, but I decided that since there's no alternative to that system, I have no choice but to stand by and watch. Yeah, if literally the only possible system... If the only possible systems are people get abused or people just get eaten by wild animals, I think your only option in that case, if you you tried a third option and it wouldn't work. You can't protect them yourself. You just can't. It's not logistically possible to save everyone. You're just gonna have to let it run its course. I understand what you're saying, but it's wrong. Go talk to the guard captain myself. Won't be easy. He's as stubbornly principled as your father. I got 30,000 gold here. I'm shocked there is that much gold in this exile colony, frankly. Skystone. Hidden slums. Oh, Charles has a crit chance one. That's interesting. Why aren't the guards doing anything? That has nothing to do with us. It's literally your only job. Your guards, what other job do you have? Exactly. What exactly are you protecting if not the people? We're border guards, not village guards. Job is to stop dangerous criminals from escaping the exiled colony and causing trouble in Aachen. Raise questions about their economy? This specific area doesn't have one, really. But just in general. But if you're saying raises questions about how I found all this money when I doubt it exists, that... I guess I beat up a bunch of thugs to get that money. You're back? Yeah, I guess I did leave right after you showed up, Rafaru. Sorry about that. These aren't dangerous criminals. They're powerless and impoverished citizens of Aachen. No matter what you say, my answer will not change. We are border guards, nothing more, nothing less. Internal matters are none of our business. If they choose to kill each other, that's up to them. They're all the descendants of criminals anyways. This shit.
Even if I order you as administrator, I suppose nothing will change, seeing as your original orders come from the City Lord himself. My apologies, Administrator. I understand. No need to further waste my breath here. Ray, you are right. Guards have no interest in involving themselves in the affairs of the exile colony. What will you do? Whatever I do, I can't just leave this be. I'm going to help those villagers even if I need to do it on my own. This is all my fault, after all. I knew you'd say something like that. You always did take responsibility for your actions. Just like when we first met. If I hadn't done anything back then, I would have been in big trouble. What matters is that you helped me, which is why I'm going to help you now. Huh? The captain refused to help? These guards decided they still want to help, even if it means being reprimanded later. Most of them were either born here or received help from myself in the past. After hearing about you, they were happy to lend a hand. You got amazing lucky today. You got 2 ML5 in a row today. Oh yeah? Who'd you get? I mentioned, I unfortunately, because the thing wasn't reminding me every single time, I missed a bunch of days of my Moonlight. Someone told me I'm still gonna be able to get the good stuff from it. I'm just not gonna be able to clear out the shop. Yeah, who'd you pull? I was getting to that. Who'd you get? Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, let's go. There isn't much time. Alright, where are they? I'll teach them to mess with my men. Really don't know, I swear. Please don't destroy our village. Then hurry up and bring them to me. You wouldn't happen to be looking for me, would you? The smiling doctor's arrived. I hear you've been harassing my associates. You must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such thing. Silverblade Araminth the Dupe and Fisted Chiron. Damn. I'm sure if I was better at this game, I'd know who either of those characters are. Chiron sounds familiar. But by God, Aramintha is just noise to me. How about you leave instead? It's not too late. Last thing I need is even more patients to treat. Oh, is that a threat? Who's going to hurt us? Some silly little doctor or these poor, helpless little villagers? Step back, now. Or else I'll do to you what I did to your associates. Oh, now this is a face I haven't seen before. You don't look like you belong around here. That's not important. Now tell me, why are you doing this? A stupid question. Is the Ankin exile colony, hell on Orbis. The only way to survive is to take what you need from others. If you fail to understand that fact, you get beaten, exploited, and thrown away. That's the law in this place. You're saying this is all the fault of the environment you're in? Maybe. Maybe not. Let's cut the chit-chat and get down to business. Come on, we'll show them what happens to people who try to get in our way.
Insignificant.
Chaos!
Show you what happens to people who get in my way. Another Goblin Gate? 2 in a row? Wow. And it's another emergency ring, but this one's actually 80, so it's good.
I'll be your opponent.
Dark Blade!
You run out of resources? Dang. You are the second person I've met playing this game who's managed to run out of resources entirely. I'm not there yet. What's wrong with you people? Let them push us out, our business is done for. Their attacks are too strong. Times like this are what our secret weapon is for, let them out. Damn. Harpies. I won't deny being a harpy enjoyer. I blame Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, I meant I thank Yu-Gi-Oh! Blame implies I feel some form of shame for my attractions. Harpies, there aren't supposed to be any nests around here. Must have been purchased on the black market. Careful, they're likely to have been trained especially for combat. Try not to spend too many resources. Do what you feel is right.
All that's left is ruin.
Okay, what do we got? 50% or less are being attacked. Activates Tornado, increased crit chance and speed. Stackable increased attack and speed at the start of their turn. Recovers health when not debuffed. Grants an extra turn. 20% chance at the end of the turn.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete. Beyond the abyss, to the ends of futility.
It occurs to me it's probably smarter to use the
Honestly, what a
burn
waste
on
of
her
time.
ability because it makes the attack buff last.
Flutter. Gust. Leak them all away!
Wow, she got that 20%.
I'll take you on.
And using it on Rasses so he can use it
To me.
2 turns in a row, which means I get extra turns on one of my heavy hitters. Really.
Insignificant.
Wow, she got that twice in a row?
Are you
Jesus.
trying to catch my eye? Command me. Obey me.
All that's left is ruin. I will destroy everything.
100 million gold and a good amount of charm, so you should be fine for a while. You got more gold than I have. Possibly more charms than I have, too. Ah, you were so confident. For what? Therese, are you okay? I can keep going. Think they would target the villagers, fighting to protect them, but they've all ended up getting hurt anyway. It's dangerous, but I don't believe I have any choice but to use the special poison. Front row, fire at the harpies. Back row, target the rest. What is he doing here? Arrest the criminals and seal off the perimeter. Father? Why did you disobey my orders, Administrator? Clearly told you not to inspect the exile colony. I wanted to see for myself what it's really like here. Put yourself in danger, thus pulling the City Lord away from more important duties in order to come bring you back. I did not entrust you with this position in order for you to cause such trouble. Did you hope I would just sit meekly by and do whatever you tell me? That was what you thought would happen. You thought wrong. Yeah, 47 ML5. Ugh. The Administrator of Aachen should not be so weak and irresponsible. I learned something by coming here. All the problems in the exile colony are the fault of the City Lord and the City Lord alone. Watch your words. Everyone just calm down. They're of the Damus family, am I right? Excuse yourself, this has nothing to do with you. I know, but I still think some calm would be advised. There are many eyes watching. Don't you think the placing of blame should be done perhaps somewhere else? I'll take the prisoners back to the camp. Administrator, I expect you to follow and come see me as soon as you arrive. Ugh, glad we were able to defuse that one. Thank you, Ray. The real problems start now. I can't help you any further. Here on, the exile colony is in your hands, Cerise. Should I say, Administrator? You don't look very happy with the outcome. Father insists on administrating the exile colony more or less the same as always. I see. I didn't have high expectations to begin with. These things didn't end up getting worse instead. No, there'll be some small changes. Soon, Father will begin, in his words, cleansing the streets of Aachen and the exile colony of crime. Without those thugs who will be left to protect the people. We'll make the guards start doing their part. That'd be possible. They don't seem very open to change. They kind of don't have a choice. That's why I intend to come back and visit often and make sure they do. This is in order direct from the City Lord, so they cannot simply ignore me either. Seems the City Lord is trying to test you. Suppose we'll be seeing a lot of each other from now on. I'm sure this won't be the last time I'll require your help. I hope we can continue working together as a team like today. Hidden Story, Winds of Change. End. What do we got? Defense on rage set? Ugh. You don't know how to build units? I try to figure out the most obvious solution and then go with that. Like, let me look at what Moonlight Heroes I've already picked up. Fortunately, the roast beef is here. Really? That closes the whole thing? What does the point shop even look like? Okay, it doesn't scroll at all. At least not in that direction. What is this thing? PvE, it's easy to build, of course. Probably. Breeze Devotion skill grade of heroes whose starting grade is 5-star. Used as an when used as an enchantment grade. Used in the memory. Okay, one of those things. Would be Politis is only like 270 speed. I guess I'm bad then, because my fastest character is 219. And I don't know how to fix that, even in theory. I mean, by the end, he's 12% higher than that, so... somewhere around 250 after 10 turns. Find another one of these? No. Thought I had. Oh yeah. Those seem cool. I mean,
You can't escape.
Did someone forget to set the rest of their team? What the hell is this?
I'll be your opponent.
By your command, for your honor.
I'll take a freebie. There's more freebies. What am I supposed to do? Not pick these up? I was just gonna show you that I'm ranked Challenger 5, which that's good enough for me to think I'm probably good enough. I didn't think there were... I guess it's been long enough that even people who didn't remember to set their defense teams. How's it going, Adventure? I've finished Chapter 6. I'm just doing side stuff in it now.
I'll be your opponent.
I will release my power. Blaze!
I don't usually have Mercedes in here when I'm doing these ones.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Do we switch her out for,
Greater death.
I've forgotten her name entirely. So close to Straze, I fought him once and discovered that he's voiced by Crispin Freeman, and that was kind of the end for... I have to have him now. I'll take freebies like that. The rest of these look less free. Challenger rank is where I'm like, oh yeah, sure. Actually have a defense win? Wow. I have never gotten a defense win, ever. That's my first one, period.
Come to me, and I will heal your wounds.
Yeah, I'll spend the no money at all to heal up Mercedes just a bit. Eel Sand Village.
Insignificant. Witness my power.
Back to 57s. No wonder I got confused. Champ 5 for the first time. It's so hard we had to bait much with 47. I don't know what most of those words mean. I'm gonna need a lexicon on that.
Chaos.
I suppose champ is where I got champ is where I got tripped up, and it's the very first word. So, actually, no. Bait is also
All that's
confusing
left
for me.
is ruin. Dark blade.
You mean my arena rank
Insignificant.
of Challenger 5? Or is there a rank above Challenger that's champion? Because I don't care about it, frankly.
Chaos.
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
Challenger 5, useful. Alright, good.
Call. Unveil your eye of terror.
There's 3 ranks above Challenger. Jesus. I was going by, like, friggin' League of Legends logic, where Challenger is as good as it got, but, And no, I don't actively play League of Legends. The only time I ever play is if friends are playing, and I'll play it with them. And that hasn't happened in well over 2 years. Most people just camp in Champ 5 because of how broken the new arena system is, yourself included. Is Challenger 5 good enough? Is Champ Challenger? Are they the same thing? They have different names, and that's confusing me. Hidden story. A worthy heir. Aken Exile Colony. Ray's Clinic. Shortly after Alina left the Aken Exile Colony, which, a story I didn't get to see because you slapped it in a side story, and I'm very much incentivized to not just toss away Vildreds yet. What might you need at a time like this? Today was the day when you were leaving. Find the masked man we met when you were saving Alina, right? Masked man? Bastille? Yes, I think if I find him, I'll be able to meet Hatan again as well. It's Bastille, then. A shame. I'd grown rather fond of you. You sure you're not more upset about losing another pair of hands around the clinic? Camp 5 just like base to rank anyway. No, you won't believe me even if I deny it. But if I told you it was something deeper, would you still leave then? What are you saying? That sounds like... I was joking, don't worry. I haven't had the chance to see you flustered like that since we first met. Now, if it hadn't been for you back then, I'd been in a lot of trouble. Okay, Champion is the rank after Challenger. After Champion is Emperor and then Legend. Wow. Is Challenger enough to where I can say I at least understand how the game works in principle? Because if it is, I'll be happy with that rank. Naive, clueless Lena. Almost lost her entire fortune to some exile colony crooks. Promised they'd help me find Hatan. And nobody I could turn to. I was willing to rely on anyone. I know. No need to be ashamed. Anyway, what's that work you're doing? Oh, this is the medical history of all the patients who have recently visited the clinic. I think there's something in common between some of them. Ah, you're right. They'll experience a gradual loss in strength before beginning to suffer from high fever and respiratory problems. God, her biceps are enormous. Yes, that's what I'm looking at. Shut up. Finally, die. Quite a few victims. But yes, the chances of it being an epidemic are high. And I think it might have a diagnosis on exactly which disease it is. A little scary. Still, these are all largely guesses. Don't let it get to you just yet. Start looking into it more once you've gone. You already pack all the medicine and supplies you need. And I guess all that's left are the goodbyes. It really is an epidemic. Won't you need as much medicine as you can get? Yes. Without any help coming from Aken is a little worrying. Fine, I'll help you one last time before I leave. Oh, no, there's no need for that. I'll never forgive myself if I just leave you alone with all this. Hard enough for you to find volunteers these days. Thinking of you running around alone with that beady body of yours trying to find enough medicine. I can't even bear to think about it. Just this once, do as I say, alright? Seems like the decision has already been made for me. Not the kind of person who will take no for an answer. I should just let her help if she insists. Alright, let's gather ingredients for the medicine and try to find out more about what exactly it is we're up against. Most people below Challenger 1 are new players. Rank inflation these days is wild. Yeah, I mean, if I'm still seeing people who haven't set a defense team, but who have beaten Episode 2, because that's the only way you could have a solo Ras as your only defender. Or it's just people who don't give a shit about the arena, and it's like, alright, sure, do what you like.
I'll be your opponent.
That'd normally be my opinion, but the, path literally forced me to do a certain number of battles, and then I found myself actually climbing while doing it, so I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Just like the patient said, stem is split and leaves are covered in holes. This definitely isn't caused by malnutrition. These dark red spots, I'm sure I've seen them somewhere before. Ah! Are you hurt? It's a little sting, nothing serious. Give me your hand. The smallest wounds can get infected. Well, this is embarrassing. Can't believe all the tortoises I caught today managed to wriggle free. Stronger than usual. This has never happened before. Been slacking in my training rate lately, as my grip has gotten a little weaker. Might be because of Deity. I've heard of him. A friend of mine, who also plays Epic 7, is talked him up a bit for his new player guides. I never watched one because I'm dumb. Is probably the reason. Apparently he, or she, I don't know. I think they said he just released a new one, a few days ago. That's probably interesting. I'm thinking you're actually sick, Lena. I think about it, I've been feeling a little lethargic since earlier. Didn't get enough sleep last night. You experiencing any difficulty breathing? Little, I guess? I don't think I could have caught it, do you? Haha. Don't worry about me. My whole life, I've never once gotten sick. But it doesn't hurt to be careful. Let's stop wasting our time worrying over nothing and get moving. We got a long way to go until we have enough ingredients. Yeah. Hiccups. Hiccups. Oh. Look, there's a whole bunch of them over there. Wait here, I'll go round them up for you. Meow. Am I just being paranoid? No, you're being genre savvy, if anything. Yeah, I heard about this part. Deity's one of the best RTA players on Globe. Every couple months, he makes a new account, gets them to at least champion in RTA, pours the whole thing so he can follow. Yeah.
Dark Blade.
I heard about this part. He just makes a new account and then climbs, and no one can stop him.
Insignificant. Chaos.
I mean, PvP doesn't seem to actually be all that PvP.
Beyond the abyss,
It's not like I'm fighting an AI ghost of whoever I'm fighting. I'm not, fighting someone who can actually think and plan. Just maybe someone who figured out how the AI thinks and plans and set up their defense team accordingly. Yeah. This should be enough. Lena, are you okay? Nothing. It's a little dizziness, that's all. Skin feels hot. Take a break. I can collect the rest myself. Told you, it's nothing. More importantly, have these guys always given off such weird spores? Keep making me. World Arena is the actual PvP, I would presume. I've recently unlocked Draft, but I've never been too into the Draft, like, formula for games. Like, I am a TCG player, but I never liked Draft format. I don't. I like being able to plan out my deck my way. I don't like having to pull stuff. Now, I do like doing it in the video game versions of the TCGs, because that's fun, because they usually build it like an RPG. But here it's not an RPG, it's purely random. I know it's even because everyone has those rules, but it's just like, it's never something I'm interested in. Yeah. Spores? This time of year? Wait a second. That serious look on your face. I told you I'm fine. Light as a feather. Come on, we're not finished yet. You've collected enough. Lena, I think you should return to the clinic. The only reason to play Draft would be to learn what characters do. No rewards or incentive, just for fun or knowledge. Okay. That explains why the, Path never told me to do it. And it's also explains why that's usually what I see my friends streaming, which game mode, because it's probably, if it's just the for fun game mode, then it's probably what most people are going to watch on a stream. Maybe once I'm caught up on the story, I'll do that, though I'll probably switch this to once a week if I'm caught up on story. Probably on Wednesday, that's when most people are more available. I notice people get in a lot later on Mondays when I play this, but on Wednesday they're usually here earlier. That's logistics, you don't need to worry about that. Almost every victim of that illness reported coming into contact with tortoises not long beforehand. Now seeing them up close for ourselves, the spores they're giving off are a completely different color from usual. Either way, it seems more research is necessary. Why send me back? This is all because I said I felt a little dizzy. I told you it's nothing. Anyway, what if something happens to you while you're out here on your own? You didn't even bring any of your poison with you. Fine, but the moment, and I mean the exact second, you start feeling anything bad, you need to tell me, okay? Yeah, whatever. Now less talking, more going. Lynching Forest. Oh yeah, forgot to claim this. Another thing the victims had in common is that they all came here to dig up herbs. Ray, why do you need to walk so fast? I'm walking the same speed as always. Really? Strange, I feel even more tired than earlier. I knew I should have insisted you go back. The 100th time I'm fine. I didn't get enough sleep, that's all. Ray, watch out! Whoa, huh. Yeah. Spiders have us surrounded. Look weird, too. World Arena is what most people stream after they're done with dailies and guild chores. Ancient Inheritance can be entertaining and informative, too. I actually just straight up can't do World Arena yet. Bodies are covered in these dark red spots. What's with these nauseating fumes? Fumes. Lena, cover your mouth and nose with a cloth now. Don't breathe it in. Seen something like this before. Captured some spiders in a special jar I'd made, and they began emitting poisonous fumes. Are these spiders emitting them as well? Trouble, they keep coming closer. The longer we're exposed to the poison, the more danger we're in. We need to get out of here right now.
I'll be your opponent. Witness my power.
Kill them before they have the chance. Every single one of them.
All that's left is Dark Blade. Insignificant. Chaos!
I will release my power. Blaze! Honestly, what a waste of time. Gust! Leak them all away!
Yeah, managed to escape them. You okay? Saw them cut you all over while you were breaking through. No problems. Light as a feather. Ugh. Good reason it's unlocked so late, because by then you should have an okay enough roster. That makes sense. Annihilation time for the spiders? Correct, Techno. If anyone has arachnophobia, for one, I'm sorry for not warning you sooner. And for two, I hope this is at least therapeutic. Yeah! The area, level 9. Hate that Mercedes lags behind. Recovery Goddess Prayer. Ambush Alley. Not ambush, tree. There. You're awake? I pass out. Thank goodness, I was worried you might never wake up. Administered an antidote a little earlier. How are you feeling? Is it working? I think? Maybe not? It's hard to say. The antidote isn't working. This is no normal poison. You must be infected with the disease. Sorry, Ray. So many other patients you should be taking care of. Infected, aren't I? Nothing you need to worry about. It's still early on, and I'm already working on a cure. If I can just stabilize it, it should be ready in no time. That's good to hear. Dr. Ray, there's a big problem. What's wrong? Speak slowly. The man was looking for you. After he passed through the village, everyone started suffering a high fever and collapsed. I should have known. Before leaving for another village, he gave me a message for you. Said you need to go find him yourself if you want a cure. This disease, someone's spreading it intentionally? I suspected as much. I think our culprit may be a relative of mine. Symptoms are nearly identical to something I once developed myself. That's why you are already working on a cure. Disease has been altered, making the old medicine ineffective. Time is short, so I've been trying to make a temporary solution. No telling whether it will work, though. Guess you'll need to hold a clinical trial, won't you? Absolutely not. We don't know what side effects there could be. Can't stand around doing nothing either, can we? Worst case scenario, you could die. Refuse to allow it. I'm going to give you a sedative first. Rest here. No, you were in a rush. How could you? Just leave the cure there on the desk. You always did. Have a clumsy side. Don't worry. Can't die until I find Hatan. He's tied up with the coolest character in the game, too. I checked on Bastile's thing, and yeah, he has a character connection to Hatan, so I'm guessing Hatan was looking for Bastile.
My power.
Another year passes. Once again, Ray has the best results of anyone. That's right. Successfully developed a disease that only you are capable of curing. The heirs to the Damas family have been determined even sooner than expected. The other candidates aren't even fit to shine your shoes. Can I leave now? You're so eager to rush off to. Don't tell me. You're not planning to go waste more time in the slums, are you? I see how it is. To you, Father, the saving of precious lives is a waste of time. In my eyes, the only waste of time is this silly competition to create a disease that serves only to take lives. Watch your mouth, boy! I said I'd come see you, and I have. I'll be leaving now. Ever raised him to be so rude? I'm gonna bet you didn't raise him if your values are so different. Leave him be. Rebellion of youth, that's all it is. See it as a blessing. Better to have a son like him than a talentless, greedy, good-for-nothing like my own. I knew it would be you. Don't act so smug about it. It's obvious with all thought. Colorful spores of the tortoises, the poisonous fumes of the spiders. Symptoms like those can be produced only by the disease I created. It would have taken you so long to realize if I hadn't tweaked it a little. The only two people capable of creating this disease are participants in the competition to become heir of the Damas family. You and I. Why? Why would you do something like this? No, that's the wrong question. Us Damases don't care about things like that. What you should be asking is how was I able to improve upon your creation? Curious, aren't you? How could I have altered it into a disease that even you cannot cure? This is all because you lost the competition to me. Certainly are perceptive. That's right, all my life I've been ignored and trampled on because of you. On that day, during the final test to determine the heir, you didn't even notice me. All you cared about was getting it over and done with, running off to take care of the poor. I spent my whole life working to become heir, and you couldn't even spare me a glance. You decided you would use innocence to test such a dangerous disease. How would you even consider such a thing? Your grudge is with me. But where is the poetry in that? What you hold most dear and crush it beneath my feet. I will take what you hold most dear. Then I will tear you down myself. To prove my worth. Is that really how you think? Of course, isn't that the very condition to winning the right to become heir of the Damas family? Create a disease capable of killing anyone and everyone. Our family's talents lie in saving lives, not taking them. You have it all wrong. This has gone on long enough. Hand over the cure. If you want it, come and take it. If you can, that is. Arrgh. Drugged them with hallucinogens. I don't know how the hell you managed to make a scorpion growl like a dog. My god. It's just weird. Wouldn't be any fun otherwise, would it? You'd better hurry, though, or those villagers will begin dropping like flies. Warning, warning.
Insignificant.
Damn, that's a lot of poison.
Dark blade.
I should have looked. He has... No? No, he doesn't have an ability that does it.
Mercedes,
He's just a jackass, and his allies have boss-level health
to
for
the
no
ends
reason.
of futility.
Or near boss.
Let's see what you're capable of. 1 and 2 and 3.
You can't escape. Over here.
Up him up. Get up. You have any idea how long I've waited for this moment? You can't lose so easily. I said get up or I'll smash the cure on the ground. Don't you dare. Lena, give me the cure now before I snap your wrist in two. Get off me! Who are you? Ray, are you okay? You don't look like you're hurt too bad. This is the guy who's been spreading the disease. Lena, watch out! Too late. If you could beat me with your ignorant brute strength, I'll shower you in poison. Why does it smell so bad? What? You're unharmed? You done yet? Getting real tired of putting up with you. No. It was all for nothing. Lena, what happened? How are you feeling? Never better. Seems like your cure worked perfectly. It's a relief. I was so worried just leaving you alone in the clinic. It's okay, you did well. Get some rest while I finish things off. Finish me off. You're awake.
Been out for quite a while. Feeling refreshed. Happened. Can't remember a thing. Nothing at all? Right on the verge of death when I came out of nowhere like a hero of legend. Swept you off your feet. Saved you. Swept me off my chair. I was kidding. I remember every second of it. Thank you, Lena. You saved my life. Ah, well. That's what we do. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. How about the villagers? Are they okay? He had the cure in his bag. More than enough for everyone. Maybe he didn't really want anyone to die either. It's fantastic news. What about you? Not hurting anywhere? Completely covered you in poison. I was a little worried too, but when I looked in his bag, the bottle of poison was still in there. He was so desperate, he just threw the first bottle he got his hands on. Where is he now? I handed him over to the guards. He reported back to Straze. She'll make sure he pays for what he's done. You look like that. You worried about him because he's family? No, it's just... I pity him a little. He's clearly talented. If it weren't for his inferiority complex, he could have become an incredible doctor. I think I've heard enough of this sad story. Now that Doctor's awake, about time I finally get going. It all took a lot longer than expected. You sure you'll still be able to track him down? I just have to try that much harder then, won't I? Huh. Sounds like something you'd say. Not an insult, is it? Of course not. Decide where to start looking? I heard a villager say he saw him go south. Be careful. Not much is known about that area. Stop worrying. What could there possibly be? Feel free to come back to the clinic when it's all over. I'll still be here. Alright. If I can, I'll be sure to. Anyway, stay safe and try not to miss me too much. Really did leave. Won't be the same around here without her. Of course, isn't that the very condition of winning the right to become heir of the Damas family? Create a disease capable of killing anyone and everyone? Alright, Ray Damas, no time to sit around feeling sorry for yourself. There's always another patient that needs seeing to. But first things first. Need to redo these bandages. Lena always was a little sloppy. A worthy heir. N. Ooh, goblin thief. Get his ass.
All that's left is ruin.
Even at 59, the roast beef can still one-shot him. So I'm feeling good about this.
I'll be your opponent. Dark Blade!
Command me.
Actually, it's probably not necessary to do extra turns when I'm building them down this much. I doubt it's going to wear off fast enough for that to matter. Even at 2 turns.
I'll take you on. To me. Here I go.
Neat. And 30 star destruction monsters. Yeah, there's one more thing to do. I should do this real quick. Actually, with this boss, I think actually want Rowana in instead of Mercedes. Because he actually hits decently hard. Yeah. Yeah, that needs a different effect. That effect isn't working.
Insignificant. Witness my power.
Also get to take a more direct route. Route?
I'll be your opponent. Dark Blade! All that's left is ruin. I'll be your opponent. Dark Blade!
Oh, that's... I thought it would make me fight Straze again.
Honestly, what a waste of time. Unsightly weeds. Must be cut. I must be brave.
Suppose I'm thankful I don't have to. He's actually
I
pretty
can't
strong.
lose. Over here.
But I mean, I totally still would have won.
Insignificant. Can you hear the approaching ruin?
Are you trying to catch my eye? This is just the beginning.
I'll be your
Idiot
opponent.
almost died to the healer. There we go. Just needed that last star for my own peace of mind. Get him, Olagora.
Why don't you test your luck? Goodbye. I'll see you later, if you're still alive.
Thing here I care about. Probably not. Actually, has Automaton Tower reset yet? Oh, level 2 is available. Did level 1 quite easily. More than enough CP to do it. Yeah, let's do this. I got time.
All that's left is ruin.
Monster devices. Heroes recover health proportional to damage dealt. Amount recovered is decreased by 80%. Well, I'm not using that mechanic, so I'm fine. Monsters are immune to stun. Not using that. Dealing damage to monsters proportional to max health. Damage dealt is decreased by 40%. Effects of debuff that decrease monsters' stats and is reduced. That's a little hurtful. Enemy hero's turn grants stackable increased attack and speed to the caster.
Witness
Okay, that's
my
pretty good.
power.
Let's see. Give everyone a lot of effectiveness. That could be really good. Although, with decreased debuff chance, maybe I don't want to go for that. Curse all enemies for 2 turns. Ignores effect resist. Portion of damage inflicted on allies, except for the target, by single attacks will also be suffered by the target as additional damage at the end of the turn. That's okay. Kinda don't want to be taking damage. Caster is at an elemental advantage when attacking. Damage dealt increased by 50%. Only to fire, ice, and earth. I guess curse. Like, with debuffs so depowered in this game, in this one, that's probably for the
Dark
best.
blade.
Make them hurt each other a little.
Let's see what you're
Oh,
capable of.
already?
All right, take
Level
this.
16, my ass. Let's see. A lighter dark elemental hero starts their turn, increase crit chance and crit damage that... yeah, this, and it's not even close. I've got a crit dark right here.
I'll be your opponent.
Chaos.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Your Thief Hero attacks. The higher the enemy's health, the greater the damage dealt. Yeah, we're gonna pick that for the roast beef.
Insignificant.
Dark blade.
Yeah, now he's starting to wind through these things. Let's see, after an ally attacks, 50% chance to burn. That's okay. Single attack. I don't really do single attacks too much. After an ally attacks, 50% chance to detonate any bleeding and burn effects inflicted on the target. If I had burn device already, I'd pick this up, but I guess burn device is the only one of these that'll do anything.
All that's left is ruin.
Witness my power.
Honestly, what a waste of time. I won't run anymore.
You can't escape.
Yeah, stealth doesn't work if you're alone. None of these are gonna help me, unfortunately. I theoretically could use an ice hero, but I don't own the other two, so I guess use the one that maybe could do something. The heroes are injured. Yeah, I've done this before. Stigma to recut? He don't need that much. They're fine for now.
I'll be your opponent.
Chaos!
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Let's see. Start a battle, increase attack and critical hit damage of all allies for 1 turn. Yeah, that's already pretty good. Start a turn, increase damage dealt by that. That's also really good for longer fights. Doesn't say how much by, but this... Yeah, this, really good. Stacking buffs seems pretty good.
Insignificant.
Dark Blade!
Let's see what you're capable of.
Excuse me?
Let's see, increase critical hit chance and damage of light and dark elemental heroes. Yeah, that, easily. More crit damage. And I think their chance is already maxed out at this point, but the damage.
All that's left is ruin.
Chaos!
Right? Take this!
These two can just tear through all this shit. Mage or Ranger? I don't have a Ranger. I do have a Ranger I could use. I wish I could double check what my team currently is. Thing is, she wouldn't really benefit from this if she is a mage. This she would if she is. Is she? No, she's a Soul Weaver. I probably should have taken the other one then.
I'll be your opponent.
Witness my power!
Are you trying to catch my eye? Step back.
I'll take you on.
See, front row is attacked, 50% to counterattack. All effectiveness by 70%, okay. Start the battle, grant a barrier to all allies. That's just good. That means I also should be just using Roa's third skill to heal these two. Because, like, if they live long enough that she gets a turn,
All
I should
that's
just
left
use it.
is ruin.
Dark Blade!
Let's see what you're capable of.
Excuse me?
This is just the beginning. May the holy light save us all.
I can't lose. To me! Here I go.
Insignificant.
Let's see. Back row attacks, damage dealt increases 60%. Probably this. Let's see. Warrior. Elemental advantage. Nah, yeah, this. And I've already got Vildred in the back because I think I got that last time I played this. Auto Tower experience. Twice a month, every month.
Chaos.
Yeah, but I like roguelikes, so
Honestly, what a waste
I'm not
of
gonna
time.
complain about it.
I won't run anymore. Ha!
I'll take you on.
Chance to detonate burn effects might be good. Crit chance, the ones who need to crit are critting. Yeah, this one. Chance to detonate their burns. Because they are getting burns.
All that's left is ruin.
Witness my power!
Slap on the wrist.
I must be brave.
You can't escape.
I'll be your opponent.
I don't have an Earth on... Wait, no, Ron has Earth. Attacks, penetrates 35% defense. Honestly, have Rasp pierce some defense. Wait, is she Earth? Yeah, she is. Green. Of course she is. Bleh. I'd rather have Rasp pierce defense, and I don't need Rasp critical
blade.
time or anything like that.
Are you trying to catch my eye? I won't run anymore.
I can't lose. Over here.
I'll be your opponent.
Let's see what you're capable of. Step back now.
I'll save you.
A Knight or Soul Weaver. Dealt by Knight heroes by that when it's not their turn. Not happening. This just gives her a bunch more turns, which can be useful.
All that's left is ruin.
Witness my power.
This is just the beginning.
How slap on the wrist.
I'll take you on. To me.
Here I go.
I won't run anymore.
I'll be your opponent.
Honestly, what a waste of time. I must be brave.
Insignificant.
Let's see. Elemental advantage, meh. Ooh, level 2 of the damage stacking. Definitely that. Whoop, whoop. Connection. Yep, we're good.
All that's left is
Chaos.
Step back. Please.
I'll help you.
Falling strike!
I can't lose. Over here.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Actually, you should probably aim for you since you can. Yeah, explode before you get a chance to do anything.
I'll be your opponent.
I won't run anymore.
How absurd.
Hero I don't have. Earth. She doesn't need crits, really. This... Yeah, but he never attacks when it's not his turn. He just doesn't really have a mechanic to do that. Like, if... I guess with how often she's attacking, that increases his odds of doing a double.
All that's left is
Witness
ruin.
my power.
I must be brave.
Seriously?
Here I go. You can't escape. To me.
This is just the beginning.
Insignificant.
Honestly, what a waste of time.
It'd be so cool if they gave Ruel her self-revive passive there. By God. Ooh, level 3 damage stacking. Let's go. Just gets stronger every turn.
Opponent.
Dark Blade.
Step back. Let's see what you're capable of.
All right, take this!
I won't run anymore.
I'll take you on.
Get him.
Over
Here
here.
I go. All that's left is ruin.
I must be brave. Honestly, what a waste of time.
I'll be your opponent.
Step back.
I can't lose.
Let's see. More earth stuff. Chance to burn. Yeah. Chance to also inflict burns in addition to detonating them. That's probably okay.
Insignificant.
Chaos.
I won't run anymore.
How absurd. Just a slap on the wrist.
I'll take you on.
I'm gonna detonate your burns specifically.
This is just the beginning. May the light
The Great
free you
Arson.
from despair.
I'll be your opponent.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Flutter, gust.
Sweep them all away!
I won't run anymore.
You can't escape. By my command. Victory!
Owie. Who made Vildred take a little damage? Die in pain.
All that's left is ruin.
It'll be fine.
How absurd.
We're still more than swamping them. Night Warrior Mage. Knight, I think, is the only one I have here. Yeah. I guess Rast doing some more damage and
I'll
having
be
more
your
crits
opponent.
isn't terrible.
Witness my power.
I must be brave. Please.
Die.
Let's see what you're capable of.
Excuse me.
Attacking the whole party at once. It's not doing as much for you as you
I
might think
can't
it is.
lose. Fate. Clear my path.
I won't run anymore.
Insignificant.
Ow.
Step back. Generous Rekos. Please
Is it
protect
Rekos
us.
and not Rekos, like I've been saying? Huh.
Honestly, what a waste of time. Unsightly weeds. Must be cut.
All that's left is ruin.
This is just the beginning.
I'll take you on. Over here.
Boom.
I'll be your opponent.
It's still not getting us down to the point where I'd even sweat, so. Crit chance, nah. Burn the attacker, nah. I guess burst attack damage, because I open up strong. Piercing defenses seems pretty good. Ah, Dark Corvus in here.
All that's left is
Dark
ruin.
Blade.
I won't run anymore. How slap on the wrist.
You can't escape. To me.
Here I
I must be brave.
And... Dang, didn't manage to explode her burns.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
That worked.
Step back.
I'll be your opponent.
She burned him and detonated the burn in the same turn. That's pretty good. Hit chance and evasion for Light and Dark. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Evasion especially seems quite useful.
All that's left is ruin.
Chaos.
Especially if I'm decreasing their hit chance anyways.
I must be brave.
Just double decreasing the hit chance seems nice.
Let's see what you're capable of.
All right, take this.
I can't lose. Master of all life, by your splendor!
I won't run anymore. Now.
That
Insignificant.
Ow. Owie. Owie.
This is just the beginning.
Honestly, what a waste of time. 1 and 2
And... Kill the lefty, he's got too much health.
I'll be your opponent.
I'll take you on.
Now you up top.
Over
Here
here.
I go.
Step back. May the light
And you know what? Let's have everyone
free
be
you
topped
from
off.
despair.
Insignificant.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
I must be brave.
Let's see. All allies by 80% when it's not their turn. That's pretty good. Yeah. Because Ras can trigger that frequently.
All that's left is
Dark
ruin.
Blade.
I won't run anymore. Please.
I'll save you.
How slap on the wrist.
You can't escape. To me.
Ow.
I must be brave.
Insignificant.
Step back.
And detonated.
I'll be your opponent.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
This is just the beginning. Now.
Oh well.
I'll take you on. By my command. Victory!
Insignificant.
Step back.
And yeah,
Honestly,
didn't blow
what a
up,
waste
burn.
of time. Unsightly weed.
Try to kill this one. Yes.
Must be cut.
All that's left is ruin.
I can't lose.
I must be brave.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Light and dark penetrates defense always. That's about what I want.
Insignificant.
Witness my power.
I won't run anymore.
Why is Vildred the only one who had to get his attack
Let's see what
decreased?
you're
That's
capable
bull.
of. Excuse me.
I'll take you on. Fate. Clear my path!
Step back.
I'll be your opponent.
I must be brave. May the holy
yeah.
light.
Not everyone's shielded or
Save
healed,
us all.
so fix that. Ow.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Flutter. Gust.
Sweep them all away!
Ow.
Insignificant.
This is just the beginning.
You can't escape. Over
Here
here.
I go.
Ow.
All that's left is
You
ruin.
guys are actually starting to hurt some.
I won't run anymore.
How absurd.
Only some, though.
Step back.
I'll take you on.
Did I not use energy on his thing
Insignificant.
like a dumb? Meant to do that so that he could do it again next turn. I apparently didn't. This could do something. Especially with how many turns you get to take.
I'll be your opponent.
Dark Blade.
I must be brave. May the light
It's open up healing everyone, I
free
guess.
you from despair.
Honestly, what a waste of time. All right, take this!
I can't lose. Master of all
And
life.
give you some
By your
defense.
splendor!
I won't run anymore. Please.
Die.
Ah.
All that's left is ruin.
This is just the beginning.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
How absurd.
Insignificant.
Step back.
Ugh.
I'll take you on. To me.
Ah.
I must be brave. Generous Rekos.
Throw out another heal.
Please protect us.
All that's left is ruin.
Come to me.
Here's my chance. Let's see what you're capable of.
Ow.
This is just the beginning.
Jeez.
I'll be your opponent.
These things just
You
are
can't
always
escape.
hitting.
I won't run anymore.
Ah.
Are you trying to catch my eye?
Die. Ugh. Yeah. Aaron just gets one turn of attack. Aaron's very low health after that shit, though.
All that's left is ruin.
Chaos.
You
Step back.
assholes,
May the light
stop hard targeting one character. That gets
free
really
you from
annoying in
despair.
games like this.
I can't lose. By my command. Victory!
Let's see what you're capable of. 1 and 2.
To
and
kill
3.
you.
I
Fucking
must
stop.
be brave.
Insignificant.
This is just the beginning.
All that's left is ruin.
How absurd.
I'll take you on. Over here.
Step back.
Come on, hit her. There we go. Alright.
I'll be your opponent.
I won't run anymore. May the holy
Okay,
light
more healing and barriers.
save us all. Honestly, what a waste of time.
I can't lose. To me.
I must be brave.
Insignificant.
Ah,
Are you
jeez.
trying to catch
You're really
my eye?
beating on my roast beef.
Step back.
All that's left is ruin.
Descending blade!
Ugh.
You can't escape. Over here.
Bye.
There, dead. Ow. Okay, that was the last one. Ugh. Level 2 beat. I'm very, very questionable I could beat 3, frankly. Oh, this glitch again. Everything just gets whited out for some reason. I don't know why this happens. That's alright, we're ending soon anyway, so we'll just live through it while I collect stuff. Yeah, I guess that was everything. So yeah, that'll do it for today. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye bye, YouTube.